deal a little more. And if it was good, we'd side with Blackwater. If not, we go to the other guys. So we have lunch with him. He decides to offer us half of the treasure in the vault at the end of the expedition. We get no gold on the during the adventure. So every time we do a little task for him, doesn't matter. It's only the end. That's what he decided was the final, and he gets first dibs. Sadly, so we got to make it to Isik, the Rune City. The vault is. We know the Bloodhand has the amulet. There's a bunch of tunnels underground that he believes that they don't know about, so we're gonna try to scout them out, which will take a while, and then try to attack them like that. Blackwater has one of his canyons. V, I guess second newest player now. So a week goes by, we do a bunch of stuff there. We had a downtime week. Operates book, V works, kite gambles, learn Goblin a bit. More makes rounds in religious services. So then I don't know if it's here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so during the week, he was robbed. Helped Melody set up a healing shop. That's right. So there's a healing shop in town on the 6th. He's able to track down the person who stole from her, or he believes stole from him. White-haired woman. Tries to talk with her, kind of convince him to stay with us. I don't know, something like that. But then she just disappears. Neil, the guy with the blood hand, comes by the inn to talk to Copper. Then after the week goes by, Blackwater comes to talk to us about getting an amulet, gives us maps of the underground. Then we go down, start scouting, and we see a bunch of wraiths. Easily dispatch them. Problems whatsoever.
All right.
We're in the caves.
All right. Well, thank you for that recap. So it is now the Contractors session 14, 21st of autumn. We'll pick back up inside the tunnels.
Yeah, this latest hit was very nasty. I don't feel so good. I'm just holding on to the aid that I've given to myself and others. This thing was very nasty. So I will not be engaging in any close combat, hopefully.
Lyra says, perhaps we should head back to the house and get you some treatment. Lord Blackwater has a higher or a more powerful priest of the Church of Palor in his employ. He might be able to do something about...
This would be very good, because I think we just entered, right? So we haven't...
You're about halfway there. You've been traveling through the tunnels for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, so I think like going back, it's no big deal.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not like we half day in, because
we think we're gonna be attacked every time come through.
I've been through these tunnels a few times, actually. There have been some wandering skeletons and ghouls, but I've never seen a creature this powerful in here before. It makes me concerned where it came from.
So I hate to ask you guys, but can we go back? I really don't feel very good.
Lyra nods. She says, "I think that would be the best course of action."
Can you remind me who Lyra was?
Lyra was the scout, or the wizard, the high elf wizard working for Blackwater. It was notable that she was a high elf because high elves are very rare, at least in these parts. Okay. She is some kind of magic user, as far as you know. You believe she's a wizard because you've seen her hard at work studying several times. Alright, so if there's no objection, she's going to say, let's head back.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so traveling back through the tunnels is still a dangerous endeavor. Give me a d20 roll, please, for events. Someone. Oh, alright. Give me a d100 roll, please.
I hope that's the loot table.
Oh yeah, it's completely the loot table.
Yeah, it's the trinket table is the 100.
Find a pile of treasure.
All right. So, as you are traveling back through the tunnels, there is a collapse as the floor gives way. I need dex saves from everyone.
Even from me.
Yes. Unless you're just
But I can
flying
fly.
constantly, because you can't fly as a reaction. So you can still fall if you're not flying.
I guess
Why
I
would
will.
she
I'm
want?
not flying.
She can. She can.
Can you just fly
Like,
constantly? I mean, if you can,
yeah.
that's fine. You
I
can
mean,
say you were flying.
it doesn't take any like it's not concentration or anything. It's just free flight. Or like the only downside is I can't be what's it called? I can't have medium armor or anything.
Okay. Yeah, if you're flying, then you wouldn't need one. Also, I'm getting a lot of crackling from your mic. I think.
Oh.
V. I'm not
Let me
sure
try
what
to
that
fix
is.
it. Any better?
So far, but it usually happens while you're talking, just intermittently. I don't know. It sounds like it's like your mic rubbing on something, but I don't know.
Weird.
Anyway,
The tunnel collapsed or the floor collapsed?
the floor gave way.
Okay.
Luckily, it doesn't seem like it is a very deep pit, but I'll still make some saves. So
Does a 4 make it?
no, 4 does not make it. The DC is 12. Is that everyone? Is there just the? Oh, I guess
Missing.
yeah, we're missing.
We're missing.
I can
guess the
roll
new-
for him.
More wreck.
What
More
the
wreck.
set,
Yeah, more brick. I could roll for him.
Even-
Yeah, I know we're missing the new player, but I was more talking about the 5 of you. All
Alright.
right, so let me
Just
roll
more
for
brick
more
then, yeah.
brick.
At 20. Wow.
All right, deck save. Oh, more brick apparently is on it, jumping out of the way at the last minute. So for those who failed, unfortunately, you tumble down a bit of a pit, falling about 40 feet, smashing into the floor for 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
15. Holy shit.
Yeah. And Lyra
I think we're going back.
yell down and say, "Are you all right down there?"
No.
Ow!
They are moving.
What do you
They are
mean?
moving. Though. That's
Thanks, Lyra. Very observant. Yeah.
My bones.
She says, "I was just checking to see if you were still alive." Does anyone?
Thanks.
She looks to Copper and the ones who didn't fall in. She says, "Does anyone have a rope?"
Yeah, I do.
All right, so
I
you,
reach into my bag of holding and I take out the 30 feet rope. Oops, I think it's not enough.
she says,
Was it 40 feet?
Yeah, it was a 40-foot drop.
Uh,
Well, if you
She-
just chuck that down and then get another 10 foot out, that right?
Yeah, if you have 2
Yeah.
ropes, you can connect them.
I could throw it
Yeah.
and then I could probably jump.
Yeah, that's true.
You could like
probably-
climb on my shoulder, you know?
You could probably hop up. I mean, yeah, I mean, you could jump, what is it, 1 foot per strength modifier or something? High jump?
yeah.
So you could
3 feet.
probably... All right, so you lower down the 30 feet of rope, holding it carefully. Actually, is anyone up at top strong enough to hold this rope?
I would just use a couple of pitons and just fix it in place.
Oh, like hammer it into the floor? All right, sure, you can spend a piton to do that. So Copper
I have-
pulls out a piton and a hammer and puts it into the floor. So you are able to successfully extract your members from the pit after taking some time. And it is now...
Would it spend a piton?
If you want to leave it here, you could always pop it back out afterwards. It'll
As
just
long as
take
we
some
don't fall
time.
in the same hole.
Which hopefully you wouldn't.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right.
After climbing out, are we on the right side of the hole or on the wrong side of the hole? Or
You
is it
are-
not covering the whole corridor?
You were on the wrong side, and unfortunately it is. Lyra kind of taps her chin and looks around. She says, "There's probably a way to walk around this. I'll have to
How
redo my map."
wide is it? How wide is it?
Well, the hallway was about 10 feet wide. The pit
Yeah.
takes up the whole hallway and caved in part of the area under the actual wall, so there's no way to cross this unless you can jump it.
But is it 10 feet long? So do you have to
Oh,
jump 10
the
feet?
actual length of the pit?
Yeah.
That's a good question. It
So
is.
if it is like a circular, I would assume it is
It's
10 by 10.
Well, the hallway is 10 feet wide. The pit's about 25 feet, so it's actually
Okay,
a bit,
so
quite
no
a bit
jumping
bigger.
here.
Yeah.
No jumping here.
Lyra says there's probably a connecting hallway we can use to get around this. These burrows are
We'll just-
pretty extensive.
Just go around.
We'll
Yeah,
just have
let's do
to.
that.
Does anyone is anyone skilled at cave navigation?
It's survival,
That would be survival. Yeah.
No,
and I am.
not me.
Yeah,
Nicole is.
Oh,
I could give it a try.
well, excellent. If oh, and I just realized you all aren't on the map. Maybe you are, but she says yes. If you can navigate these caves foreful, that would be extremely helpful. Or at least
Can V help
navigate.
me?
Yeah, up to 2 of you can make a
V
survival
will give
check.
it a go.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Interesting beginning to. They all
The
died
two
on their
non-
way back to the.
I was gonna say the two
Blackwater.
non-
Warbrick, I know you're not here, but we both rolled nat 20s actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you are getting a little bit lost, kind of looking around these caves, wondering, or these halls, wondering where you are. Give me another D20 roll for
Not
events.
copper.
I spent my one already, so I'm rolling.
I will. Oh, you've done. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
Fair enough.
All right, so you're wandering around a bit. It takes you a while, but you manage to regain your bearings and finally find a side hall that connects to the Blackwater estate. It is now. I'll say you get. What happened to my thing? Oh, there it is. All right, so you get back to the Blackwater estate. We'll say around 2. It took you actually quite a while to navigate your way back.
Yeah, Miriam.
In my defense, this is in the forest. I can recognize the forest. The holes all look the same to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my defense, I just fell down a hole.
Smacked your head. All right, so you approach the gate. There's a bunch of mercenaries with crossbows there. When they kind of see you come into the light, they relax a bit, and one of them yells, "All right, come on over." Opening the gate, they would let you back into the estate. And Lyra is going to head upstairs.
I'll follow her. Hopefully she will lead me to
Yeah.
someone who can help my condition.
She says, Copper, come with
Yes,
me.
I'll come.
The rest of you, well, feel free to do as you wish. I'd say we'll meet back in the main hall in an hour after we get this sorted.
Wait, is Copper going to take like a equivalent of a long rest? Is that what he's doing?
No, so she just said she's going to get him looked at.
Because he had his
There will
life
be a
drained, eh?
restoration. Restoration.
Right.
Yeah. Mechanically, she's probably going to get the cleric who's working for Blackwater to cast some sort of restoration spell.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
But,
thought
I
you
mean,
were
as
just doing
Foreful,
that.
you have no idea. It's all like weird magic.
Yeah.
stuff to
I wasn't sure what we were doing. My bad.
you. So, does anyone want to do anything for the hour as this is happening?
And they take a short rest if they want to.
Yes, you can spend
Meanwhile.
a short rest unless you're doing something strenuous. So, yeah, if you want to, go ahead and spend one of your short rests. It is about 3 p.m. And I assume you're all going to meet back at the hour mark.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Copper, you would have your health restored. You get...
Thank you very much.
Actually, have you met this character before? Hang on, let me check this. You might not have. Oh yeah, you have. You met Gregory Duvall, the priest. So basically, Lyra brings you to Gregory, who basically looks you over and says, "Life drain. I can fix this."
Oh, thank you very much.
Says,
It
"Of
was
course."
highly uncomfortable.
Well, yes, it definitely can be. But I have no problem helping you as a fellow employee of Blackwater. So he would get that taken care of. As you get back later on to the main hall, you would see that Blackwater is there, along with someone new who you don't recognize.
Are we all here? Is that what you're saying? Sorry. Or just Copper?
All of you. You all came back after the hour. That's why I asked if anyone wasn't, but
Right.
no one said anything. So there's someone new with Blackwater, a woman. What would you look like to them, Vivenna?
Oh, sweet, that was fast. Okay, so like the picture says, she is about average height woman of a not remarkable build, short red hair.
5.
um, clothes, clothes worn from the road, seeing some travel there, and a long sword and a longbow, both strapped to the back. But other than that, not terribly remarkable. Just yet. She has a long red scarf as well that trails down behind her, almost to the floor. Yeah, I think that'll do.
All right. And Copper, what would you look like to her?
Ooh.
Okay, Copper is an intelligent machine standing at 6 feet. Their frame is copper with ebony inlays covered in red hardwood panels and embedded half plate shield on their back.
Ooh, a wooden construct, is that right?
Half wooden, half metal.
Oh, very cool.
What about V?
V is a fairy, 2 feet tall, with white hair and a pale skin, just wearing a cloak.
All right.
Nice.
Any visible weapons?
Well, yeah, a bow. But if we are in a someplace safe, the bow would stay under the cloak.
Short bow, right?
Yeah.
All right. Kite.
Yeah, so I'm an average human, black hair, wearing just
5.
normal clothes, no armor at all. But there is a big greatsword on his back.
Seems a little out of place, probably. Forful.
I'm like an average Minotaur, you know, or 4 foot. Yeah, I'm pretty big, 6'5", you know, just hanging out. I still kind of like entertainer of sorts, right? So you might notice a couple things on me, bagpipe, you know, just a little makeup here and there, a little white here and there, kind of like a clown sort of thing. Big guy, just a vast assortment of weapons all over him, and pretty much.
And Morbrook.
So I'm a dwarf, kind of
I can't
short.
hear anything.
Was that?
I can't hear anything. Like you're like very quiet.
Fire still.
All right. Well, why don't we? We'll save that description for when he gets back.
Yeah.
It's
I
fine.
heard dwarf.
Average
That's all I
size
need to know.
dwarf. Yeah.
Is a dwarf in heavy armor and I think or medium armor with a shield and obviously some kind of a
And
cleric,
punching
Holy
hand.
man.
divine
Yeah,
caster,
he's got a lot of
holy
symbols on him.
Yeah. Probably
Just so long
some
as
sort
nobody-
of worshiper. Vivenna, do you have religious knowledge?
No.
Okay. So yeah, you would see basically an armored dwarf with some religious symbols you probably don't recognize.
I don't know if this is meta. Are we allowed to ask what class are you, Vivenna? Are we allowed to ask that?
I mean, you could ask in
What I mean?
in game like
Like, what's your skills? I guess. Like,
well, Blackwater would say as he introduces her, he would say, "Hello, friends. This is Vivenna, a mercenary that has come highly recommended from my uncle. From what I'm told, she's very skilled in magical craftsmanship, as well as the art of the artificer. If that's correct," he looks to you, Vivenna.
Oh yes, hear that, guys? I have a reputation.
Yes. She's not well known in the West, but I've at least heard in the North. She's done a lot of work around Crossroads, and I believe is all licensed with the guild and all of that. So
That's right, I'm official.
exactly. So I believe that while I could use her expertise in other areas, I think securing the underground dwarven burrows is extremely important. So I'd like you to work with her on this. Or I'd
Can
like
you
to...
remind me
welcome.
if I missed it in the description? Are you wearing some kind of armor?
I think it's leather armor at the minute.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
yes, she will be joining you down there. I believe her skills will be extremely valuable to you on this mission.
I'm
welcome.
not doubting that. I'm a bit of artificer myself. How they say. But yeah, I just
What does that mean?
Oh, and Vivenna, you were paid an extra 100 gold pieces by Blackwater upon your arrival for your work for a couple of weeks. So if you wanted to buy anything, you could add it to your sheet at book price.
I didn't get any money from Blackwater. That's bullshit.
No.
That was actually what I was going to
None
ask
of you
next.
know
It
that.
sounds like it sounds like these dwarven tunnels are a little bit dangerous, judging by appearances. Is there a place where we could resupply before we go back down?
just pay gap fee.
And I
So,
would like to ask Blackwater. I don't know if
Blackwater-
he's still there.
yeah, he's still there. He would say, usually the marketplace, but my quartermaster also has a lot of supplies. He points to like one of the humans over who's sorting through boxes. He says, if you go over to him, he'll probably be able to get you whatever you need.
Can you remind me what time is it right now? I'm just trying to
3
put
p.m.
the
We
8
took an hour break, so
Yeah,
it's 3
yes.
p.m.
It's 3 p.m. And if
Okay,
you want
3
to, you
p.m.
could have spent a short rest when you got up here.
Mm-hmm. So
V, I'm sorry if you just said it. I missed. What kind of skill set
Artificer
you bring? I thought. Okay.
is what Blackwater said.
Welcome.
Do you mean like
we
specifically?
could
Because
always-
I know how to like I'm pretty good with a sword, I guess.
Oh,
I have some
got a
experience.
bunch of those.
can you make a healing cauldron? We had one guy who used to do
We had
that.
this guy once.
That I think is probably a little bit outside of my skill set. I gotta say, but you know,
Missed
I
him.
can do other things.
You can go meet him later. He's just at a shop in the market.
Yeah, actually.
Sounds like a cool guy.
The cast there. We don't really know him.
Lyra says, do you all need some more time before we go back down? Or are you ready to head back in?
Well, I'd like to
I'm
buy
good.
some better armor. Now that you mention it,
All right, so you go over to
Do you
the
have any?
quartermaster, speak with him for a bit. He does have a couple of armors that came in with the caravan that Blackwater bought for his people, so he would be willing to sell them to you at book price, basically, whatever armor or shields or anything you need.
sounds good. Actually,
Forceful. Can you remind me? Didn't we have a plate, half plate?
Well, that's what I was just asking. I swear someone had it. It's not in the loot. I don't wear it. I just have chainmail.
Maybe
we sell
sold
it?
I think we
I
sold
think
it.
you sold it.
Might have.
Yeah, we might have sold it.
Yeah, I was looking for that though. Yeah.
And
Or
there was
you
no
left
one
it on
who
the
could
ground
wear it.
if the quartermaster
No,
didn't
no, no.
Are
We
you-
we did.
We just placed it down.
Are you
We don't need this.
in your pockets? This-
Oh, it's not. I dropped. It's in my other pants. We lost.
If it's not in your inventory, then you can assume you
Oh, I
probably
think we
it.
sold it. I think we
Yeah.
sold it. Yeah.
All right.
okay. Then
There you
I'll
go,
take
bud. Yeah.
hopefully some scale mail, which I believe market price is 50 gold
Yeah,
for.
I mean, as long as you can buy it, you can just say you bought it for book price, unless you want
Okay.
to role play it.
Well, okay. Does he have thieves tools then? Because I could use some of those.
I think Steve's,
odd or
Steve's
even?
tools come like they come by default with artificer, don't they?
Well, I started a fire, so probably.
Okay then. yeah,
Cool.
then.
Do you use a bow at all?
Yes, I use both
Anna?
of them.
So
Like-
real quick,
because, like-
Viven,
go ahead.
give me odd or even.
Odd.
All right, so yes, he is selling thieves' tools at book price.
Sweet, I'll take a set of those.
He has one
Sorry.
set. All right. All right.
And sorry, I just meant like, do you use a bow?
Oh, I primarily.
Yeah, or like often. If not, then it's fine. But if you do, we have a +1. Like I use it, but I barely ever use a bow. So that's what I mean. Like if you're gonna,
He's the only.
I was gonna ask
could use
V.
it.
Forceful is the
Yeah, I
only
was
one
just
who
about to
can
ask.
use it.
V, do you use longbows?
Like,
Wait,
look at
no.
her.
Compare the size of the bow to the fairy force. Jesus.
So like you could like use your feet to draw it back.
No.
But I wouldn't. I could increase my size, but I still wouldn't know how to use a longbow. You know what I mean?
Anyways,
The string's got
have
too
a
much
longbow
tension.
+1. The longbow +1. I barely use. Just letting Vivenna and V know if somehow you guys.
Well,
On
that's
it?
a good question because, like, if I like infuse that as an artificer, does it stack with the +1 that's already on it? 'Cause that
No,
would
it wouldn't stack. It's just you could. I mean, I forget how it works with artificer, but don't you use your int instead of like dex or something when you use those type of
Yes.
weapons? So it wouldn't be
One.
a bad item for you to use then if you could use your int. But yeah, you wouldn't have to spend an artificer ability on it. You could infuse something else, and it would still be magical by itself.
Oh, sweet. Oh, well, sure. Yeah, if you're just handing out bows, I'll
'Cause
take it.
I barely use it, and I feel like if someone's gonna use it, like use it. You know what I mean? Like I'm so rarely like a normal bow would be. It wouldn't really matter for me. Like
We'll rent it to you.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds
so
good.
you
random.
pay me 70 gold a day, and I'll give no.
You can infuse it as
okay.
returning and then just throw at people.
There you
So
go.
I'm gonna give Vivenna +1 longbow. There's nothing else to it. It's just a +1 longbow.
Okay.
There you go. I'll hand it. Welcome to the group.
So
Thank you.
the Minotaur
you
hands
go.
over a magical bow as a welcoming.
Do you have a normal one, Vivenna,
so
on you?
You
Like, do you
can
want to trade, or
you can
we'll trade?
you can pull
Trade.
the +1 bow from the compendium, and it'll just put it on your sheet. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Okay, let me take a look.
It's a
Okay,
longbow
no.
+1.
And I'll give
Just get rid of
him
them.
my
Normal.
longbow, which is now
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a regular longbow. Yeah.
Rick.
Okay. So you trade bows.
Thank you.
Man, welcome to the team.
All right.
Well, I think I'm all equipped now. Yeah.
There you go.
So, are we ready to head back down then?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. So Lyra nods and gives you a smile as well. She says, "Welcome, Vivenna. Are you from the capital by chance?"
No, I've never been. Just I am out of Crossroads.
Ah, I see. I was curious because I saw you had markings of the Artificer Guild. So I was wondering if you were from Tyvanus. But,
Well- Out of character. I actually don't know. I don't think so. Right?
no, you are from Crossroads. You are registered with the Phoenix Guild, which is the magic, basically the Wizards Guild of the Empire that sort of regulates magic use. You are also part of the Artificer Guild, which is a group of craftsmen.
You're in a lot.
Or
of
sorry,
places.
the Artisan Guild, the Artisans Guild, not the Artificer, the Artisans Guild, which is a group of craftsmen that exists within the capital. Because you've been there before, and you've worked with them, so you decided to
Okay.
become a member. So you do have some markings on you of them.
Sweet. All right. I'll tell her that then.
She nods. She says, I myself am not part of any of the Empire organizations. I come from the North, so my magic use is, while I'm licensed here, I'm not regulated by the Empire as much. I was just curious.
Well,
It's good to
you
meet
heard
a
of us?
fellow Arcanist.
yes,
Have you
yes.
heard of us, Vivenna? The Contractors? We're kind of the
No.
big deal.
Should I have?
Okay, we can go into the tunnel.
Lyra laughs a little bit at that. That's a little laugh. Says, all right, let's head back down. Everyone, keep your voices low. There could be more of those wraiths about.
You
So
guys got a rat problem down here?
she says, "Well, if you
Yeah, but they're big and
consider
ghostly and hurt a
Ghost
lot.
rats.
dark spirits a rat problem, then perhaps." So you go down into Blackwater's basement, which is quite extensive. You see several labs and even a jail cell that you'd pass by, which currently is empty. As you get to one of the south, and actually, since you're going through this area, I might as well show you what it looks like in case it becomes relevant later. Or wait, do I not have this map in this game? Maybe I don't. I thought I did.
Brick, you're here.
All right. Well, that's fine. Maybe I'll bring it. I'll bring it over later, or I'm just blind and don't see it. The Roll20 map system is really hard to navigate. All right. So yeah, you move through these hallways. There are a bunch of mercenaries near a tunnel that have a gate closed, and as you approach, they greet Lyra and open the gate, telling her to be cautious, and she would nod. At which point, you would enter a tunnel. That becomes... at first, it looks like just a normal tunnel, but then the architecture begins to change a bit as it connects to another tunnel. Do you have any history knowledge, Vivenna? Because everyone else has seen this already.
Actually, no.
Okay. So yeah, this would just look strange as far as the architecture goes. You don't really know much about it.
Did anybody know?
I don't remember if anyone else had history.
Kite, maybe.
Do you want to ask
yeah.
about it?
I think I rolled.
Yeah. What is this? Does anybody know what this is?
Oh, Lyra's happy to tell you all about it.
Oh.
She says, and she realizes she was a little bit loud when she says, she lowers her voice. She says, yes, these are ancient dwarven tunnels. During the 12th cycle, the Therian Empire built many such structures underground, and they still remain to this day, surviving the fires of the Cataclysm. And as she's talking, she just keeps talking and talking. Apparently, you can tell she really likes to talk history. But she...
Don't get her going, Vivenna.
She is walking down the hallway, almost absent-mindedly, stopping at the big hole, and she says, oh yes, that's right. Shit. She looks around. I really should have updated that map. Do any of you have what was it? The Minotaur and the the ferry. You two are good at navigating underground, yes?
Well, sure.
All right.
Yeah, I guess.
We're good.
Do you think you can find us a shorter route this time?
No problem.
I mean, I can try for the
Where?
hole. I don't know about y'all.
Sorry, my bad.
Up the hole.
How
I'll give it
wide
a
is
try.
this hole?
It's about 25 feet across. It's a huge section of the tunnel that caved it.
It's
Excuse me.
also 40 feet deep. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. It is a pretty big and deep hole.
Well,
Watch
surely
the
there's a
hole,
way around
guys.
Don't we? But we know the way around, right?
You know
Like,
a way.
already-
You know a way
I thought
around,
we
but it took a
was
long
here.
time because you guys kind of got lost.
Yeah, but we probably can try to take another way around.
He's asking if we know a shorter way, so me and
Yeah, so
V and I
she
are
would
working.
she
Yeah, you
would
could
ask,
try.
why don't we look and see if we can find a shorter way through?
Yeah, let's do this.
Unless I didn't really map the other way they found because it was obviously extremely out of the way. So I'd rather we just look around and see if we can find something easier. So yeah, go ahead and give me 2 survival checks.
Right. Yeah. You want me to roll now? You want me to roll now, Lou?
Oh, you wanted to redo it?
You want me to roll now?
'Cause we,
Yes, because you're looking for different routes.
I'll give it a roll.
'cause-
You rolled an 11 and a 17, is that right?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, are you
You're not re-rolling that
Are
part
you
full.
trying to re-roll? Okay, I see. No,
Oh,
we're taking.
no, I was just asking. I didn't know.
All
It
right,
was,
4 full falls in the pit. Ah! No, I'm just kidding. All right, so you're looking around, and you actually do manage to navigate a much easier way around this time. So let me record that it's about 3:30, and I need another events roll
Ooh,
to see if anything happens as you're navigating these tunnels.
was rolling
Oh,
a
Jesus.
D20.
All right, D100, please.
This is literally, this has
Welcome,
never
Albrecht.
happened to us. I don't think we've ever rolled a 1 on the events roll. Jenna,
Today we rolled
and
2.
it's 2 times in the first.
All right,
Oh.
I need a moment.
Oh,
Bent.
How are we seeing
Is
here,
it-
by the way? Does somebody have a torch?
He's looking how Tarask spelled.
wait.
It's
That's a
looking
good.
at Alf.
That's a good question. Are you expending a torch, or do you have a light spell for moving through the underground? You know what? I'll say Lyra probably has the light spell, so we'll say she's using hers. And if
I
someone
have
else,
light spell as well.
I usually
Yeah.
have my lantern with me, as usual.
I have light if needed as well. So
okay.
I can make a pebble glow in the dark. That's kind of like a torch.
It's kind of cool, yeah. Okay, we'll remember that.
Or you can throw it at somebody, and then it's like
Yeah.
extra embarrassing because they got hit by a glowing rock, and not just a
They
regular
saw
rock.
it coming. They should have
Yeah,
seen
there
it
you
coming.
go.
Should have seen it.
Get it.
Anyway, guys, we do
Others,
have to fight a
do you have other
Tarask.
skills?
Oh, do I?
Or just a rock thing, or
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can keep going.
oh, we're having a useless conversation. You can go.
I'm looking through my tables for something.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
supposed to. Well, they taught me how to build a certain kind of construct to help me out in combat. I haven't had a chance to sit down and make one, but ostensibly, if I had the time and materials to, I could do that.
Oh. Yeah, well, our
Another
next
concept.
rest overnight, we'll help you out. Or, well, I guess if we're wrestling, maybe not.
We
but
can say this conversation is happening while you're traveling through the tunnels.
Yeah.
what kind of
It
thing
does-
were you thinking of making?
Well, that's a good question because it
Pickle?
does require the bones of a living sacrifice and some dark ritual.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Wow,
I'm just
Uh,
listen.
Did you say
That Minotaur,
dark
he looks
ritual?
like he looks like he would be ripe for the ritual. You know what I'm saying? Good
I-
stock.
you know what?
for
You know
the
what? I
team,
like
I'll
that
kill
idea.
myself.
How many bones?
All of
Many
them.
This
all
sounds
bones.
pretty. That is very. I'm 100% up for it. Hell yeah! More dubstep.
I'm kidding. I think I require like scrap metals or even I think it could be stone if I had an. I have to look. It's been a long
Don't
time.
even
Are you
look at
saying-
me.
Is
We're
that
in a
Don't
what
even
you
tunnel.
look
use
Can you
in
just
my
start-
direction,
Yeah, do you
then.
need to pick up some rocks or something?
I'm sure we can use a piece of copper. Come on, you wouldn't mind.
He wouldn't mind. He's
I
been
learned-
used for other things in the past. Yeah.
The exam was a long time ago. I'm not sure if I remember. I'd have to go.
What kind of thing are you thinking of making? Like a cauldron?
It's more
I
of
think
like
cauldron is a stupid idea.
it's more like a four-legged construct that can kind of
Wow.
distract things in combat. Is how
Yeah.
it was explained
Like
to me,
a cat.
or protect people. A defender, if you will,
A cat.
ostensibly a steel defender.
Steel
Hmm.
cat.
A cat. It could be a cat or a minotaur.
That'd be cool. A little mini D4
Mini me.
Where do minotaurs come from anyway, or fairies for that matter?
Well, fairies come
They
from
come-
the Feywild.
Oh, that's actually probably
Different
obvious.
dimension.
Minotaurs are from the Antarctic.
From Labyrinth.
There you go.
Like under.
All right. So as you're walking through the halls, making your way towards this place, what is the highest passive perception in the group?
Is not mine.
Highest PP. I think at 17.
11.
Yeah, V is quite good at that.
17.
17. All right. So the area is lit, but obviously there's darkness kind of up ahead. You can only, those of you who can see, can only see out to 60 feet. Up ahead, there is a
But I have-
turn. Yeah.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, up to what, 120, 60?
120.
All right, so yeah,
120.
you can see 120 feet, and then there is darkness up ahead. From a southern corridor, you would hear movement as you approach. And luckily, you are not surprised as several skeletons kind of come chattering around the corner, followed by a strange looking creature you've never seen before.
Don't talk about Kite like that.
Humans.
So,
Is it just
I
V
see
that
that.
sees this?
well, now you all see it as they enter the light. Go ahead and rearrange yourselves as you are walking.
I hope whoever, I think was Kite and Fortful, right? Who got 8 from me 1 hour ago.
That's still act. Oh well, I think I lost it in the fight.
I am
Yeah,
lost
but
in
it should
sea of
still
darkness.
it should still be like your max hit points. I think
So-
I've put it on myself, Kite, and Fortful last game.
So the creatures are
How much was it again?
approaching.
8, right?
Yeah. I can't see anything.
Or it was 8, correct?
Well,
You need to put a light source.
yeah, you'd have to drag a light source onto the map.
And hit points.
Which you would have since someone had the light spell cast.
Oh, jeez.
So the skeletons are kind of moving up in front of this other creature that's coming from behind, who looks at you and is mumbling something in a language you don't understand. And it looks something like this.
What's the language?
We don't
Abyssal.
understand.
Does anyone speak
Ah,
Abyssal?
damn it. Damn it.
Alright,
No.
Can I?
Give
I
me initiative
Let me do it.
rolls as these things approach.
Copper, sorry. So did you give us 8 health? And I don't remember. I'm really bad at it. I'm
10.
sorry if I have the aid still
10.
on. I
It
don't
is
think I
10.
did have it on.
It is 10, and last game, right after our fight, right after the end of the session, I cast aid on myself, Kite, and you.
Oh, okay, so it's new. Like, it wasn't part of the last fight.
No, it was after last fight.
It lasts
okay,
so now we
until
have-
10 p.m. tonight. It's on the prolonged
Yes.
effects thing. And
Exactly.
make sure you mark your tokens with the weapons you're using.
How do we
yeah.
do this? I'm sorry. How do we roll initiative? I should know this.
So you highlight your token, and then you click the initiative button.
My token. Okay.
The top.
But make sure you're not highlighting a torch or something.
So,
So the skeletons are armed with sword and shield, and this Bodak creature does not seem to have any weapons. It's just kind of fumbling towards you, its arms outstretched.
Damn it, my
Cannot roll
my
today.
torch is with a shield. Oh, I hate this torch.
My token on the map. I'm sorry.
Yes, your token on the map. And then you click on the initiative button on your character sheet.
Oh.
Before we start, Lou, I wanted to ask you something, because I've been hearing a very mixed, so to say, rulings on this. Tasha's hideous laughter. Is it a charm or is it not? Because by the sense of it, it feels like it should be, but it doesn't say anything anywhere that it is a charm. So I don't see.
No,
like-
it would be marked as a charm, so it's not actually a charm effect.
So you can basically make animal. You can make a skeleton laugh if they have intelligence higher than 4, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so the first act, as this is happening, is going to be the skeleton. It's going to shamble forward, going up to Foreful, and it is going to take a swing at you with its sword. So short sword attack. 11 versus AC, I assume, would miss you as it just kind of fumbles forward and you keep it at bay with your weapons. So that is it for the creature. Vivenna, you are next to act. What do you want to do?
That is kind of crazy. Okay.
Welcome.
And you said you don't have religious knowledge, right?
No.
Okay.
V, your token's not different.
Uh,
Sorry.
yeah.
we-
So I need to put on like that I'm using my sword, right? If I wanted to use
Oh,
So
I
if
know
you
what.
had your sword out, then yeah, you would mark yourself with this symbol. Do you know how to mark your token with a symbol?
that. Yeah, I was looking at it. And it is.
It should be the one that I
it's
have,
this one.
Savannah, but without the 2.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
It's one sword. Do you have a shield out?
No.
Okay, so yeah,
I like
you
to keep
just-
hand open for spells.
Yes, which you would have to do if you were a caster. All right, so yeah, you have a sword in your hand. What are you gonna do?
That's fair.
All right, can I move over here?
All right, so you move forward 5, 10. So when you move, you can pick up your token and press Q, and it'll
Okay.
measure your movement. Like if you did that.
Oops, I'm sorry. I think I superseded you there.
Oh,
But yeah.
but yeah, so if you start here, you pick up the token by clicking and holding, then you press the Q button, and you could press Q to make a mark every time you're moving to a place like this.
Oh, okay. So that, yeah, 25. All right. So I'll
Yeah.
move there, and then bonus action. Can I cast Hunter's Mark on this guy?
You indeed can. Go ahead and link the spell in chat as you begin to chant, summoning nature enemies or nature energies.
So that one, I took from a feat, and I don't think it added it to my to my sheet. So I don't know if I have it on my sheet.
What's the feat called?
Fate touched.
Fey touched. Let me take a look.
Welcome to the Fae.
Hey, we're cousins.
Hey.
Fey touched.
Like you get to pick a spell, and that was the one I picked.
Yeah. Alright, first little spell must be from the divination or enchantment school of magic. Is Fey touch divination or enchantment?
Hunter's Mark.
Or yeah.
It's divination. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So all you do is, if you go to your spell list, you can click and drag it from the compendium. You can look up Hunter's Mark, and then click and drag it from the compendium onto your sheet,
Oh, okay.
and it will create it for you.
Sorry to have to do this right now.
No, that's fine.
Oh, I'm also trying to figure out why my token is fucked up.
Why is it fucked up?
Like, look, it's the wrong picture.
Well, it doesn't use your portrait picture. It uses the token that was created. So I have to recreate the token if you want to use your new picture.
Oh, weird. Okay, yeah, that's why then. All right.
Yeah.
You could
Because
do
the
that.
token also
Oh.
stores like your HP, your AC, all that stuff. So it's not just the portrait. All right. So did you figure out how to drag that on, V? Or Viviana?
I think so. Wait,
Okay.
did that work?
It looks like it did. So,
I did it twice.
All right. So. Oh, none of your spells are set up too. So, you want to set your spell slots in here to the correct
Oops, I'm
number
sorry.
each day. So
Oh,
it looks
okay.
like you only have first level spells right now.
Right.
So you just want to set it to 3. Then when you click Hunter's Mark, it'll use one of your spell slots.
Okay,
You see
there
how
you
that
go.
works?
Okay.
All right. So,
Alright, so-
and actually, let's set Hunter's Mark to just show the description. I don't need it to roll each time. Sorry, everyone. Just getting this set up.
Oh, it's all good. We're having a good
It's
time.
okay.
Hunter's Mark.
Understandable.
Output is out the.
Faster.
No, we don't blame you. We blame Morbrek for rolling in that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we blame
Morbreck's
Morbreck.
fault. So output is
thought
gonna
I
be
knew the
spell card. All right, so now that should fix it. Wait, you can cast this as high a level? Oh, whatever. All right, so you cast Hunter's Mark, chanting, or actually, yeah, just chanting. So now that you have concentrated on the spell, you mark yourself with concentration, which is this symbol. As you bring energies upon this creature, so it is marked. And what are you gonna do for your action?
I cast Booming Blade
All right,
as a cantrip.
so you're
Which is-
blade is wreathed in booming energy as you swing at this thing, smacking him with a 17. So go ahead and click on booming blade in the chat to do damage.
Yes. Okay.
So there is a boom of thunder as the creature takes 8 points of damage, looking severely wounded from your attack.
But it also takes. Does that count the hunter's mark damage?
Yeah, so now roll an extra d6 for the hunter's mark.
All right.
Because
You also
hunter's
can
mark
set
is
up a macro
d6,
for that.
right?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, so the extra
How
6
come?
points would... what type of damage is this?
This is just. Oh crap!
Here, I
It
can
just says damage.
go look at the spell. Damage. So I think it's just the type you did, which would be slashing for the sword. So you cut into it, and it falls to pieces.
Welcome to the groove.
Sweet.
Let's go.
All right. I saved your life. That
Alright,
guy, he
Thanks
had your
for
number.
saving my life.
anything
Good.
else?
And then you can move the hunter's mark, right? But it has to be as
With a bonus action, yes.
Okay, so if I do that next, can I do that next turn, or is it like gone?
No, you can do it next turn.
Okay.
You
Alright,
have
sweet.
the hunter's mark up to an hour, as long as you're concentrating. Alright, so that is it for you.
I point my sword at the Bodak, and I ask it if it
Yeah.
wants to retreat.
Nicely.
Nicely. I'll take that as
Please
a
go
no.
away.
So the Bodak shuffles forward.
It skipped me. It skipped me for some
What do you
reason.
mean it skipped you? How did it
Yeah.
skip you? What's going on?
I don't know. I was.
You're not even
I
on
was
the
16.
initiative thing.
Like
the hell
blanked out
happened?
on it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
You're killing me here. Did you delete your token?
Come on. Deleted
Maybe.
it.
But I was still on there.
Alright, just re-roll your initiative.
Dang it.
Killing me here.
I tried to.
Killing me. Go ahead, re-roll initiative. It's fine.
We're all on the same team.
Oh,
I'm just messing with you. It's fine.
Could I like
Yo.
make some kind of? Can I like try and figure out what kind of creature this is, or? I know what-
So that would be a religion check. You can make it on your turn. If you want, go ahead and you can roll really quick if you want.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Religion.
15. So you think this is something called a Bodak, but you don't know much about them because I assume you don't have any proficiency in religious knowledge, right?
No.
Yeah. So you're not really sure what they do. So this thing would move forward 20 feet and activate its aura as you see necrotic energy begin to pour from the creature.
That's not the good kind.
Surrounding several of you. It will then look towards Vivenna, who threatened it and use its withering gaze on you, as its eyes glow with darkness.
Always going next.
I need a con saving throw.
Oh, you know what? I'm good at those. Bring it on. Not this time.
All
I
right.
didn't do. Never mind. I take it back.
So
Never
you
taunt that
are-
guy.
Never taunt the dice. You are withered by necrotic energy, taking 22 points of damage.
That is brutal. Okay.
So if you click on your health amount and just type minus 22 into the bubble, it'll do the math for you and just save you some brain power.
Okay.
Know that.
Oh, like in the little field here.
Yeah, so you highlight your token, click on the
Not like
green,
that.
and then type minus 22.
You serious?
Yeah,
Yep.
it'll just minus it.
Oh, sweet.
That's
what I do.
So
Hey,
Vivenna,
yeah.
and if you fall
Cool.
below half, make sure you mark yourself with the wounded, as your characters can't see your allies can't see your HP.
Okay.
So Vivenna would look wounded from that attack. That is it for the Bodak. V, what are you gonna do?
alright. I am going to move over here to get a better view of this big ugly monster.
Okay.
And I am going to bonus action. Bonus action steady aim.
Mm-hmm.
And then try to shoot.
All right. Before you do that, I need a con save from you as you meet the gaze of the Bodak.
Yeah, look at this. Such a pro.
All right. So you manage to resist, and you are able to fire without issue.
I've seen scarier monsters.
But you literally die if you fail this throw?
I don't know what you're
15.
talking about. 15 would just be enough to hit it.
It's reduced to 0 hit. Holy shit.
Do you have a magical bow?
And nope, it's a regular bow.
Alright, so the creature is struck for 10 points of damage as it seems to resist your attack a bit. As it
Brr.
stumbles back angrily and now looks towards you. Anything else?
And yes, I still have 15, so over here. Oops, here. There you
So
go.
you quickly back off, getting out of the aura coming from the creature. The skeleton goes. It's going to shamble forward. Moving up to here and attacking Vivenna. 15 versus AC.
My AC with scale mail is 18.
Alright, so as it comes at
Nice.
you, you quickly jump back, avoiding the attack. Copper.
Do I have to roll?
Uh,
I'm close to it.
so that depends on what you're doing.
I wanted to move back.
So I guess,
and,
do you want to try to avert your... Well, I guess you wouldn't know about it,
Wait.
so you probably would make the con save.
Yeah, probably.
Also-
I would.
I was 35 feet away from it. I didn't start my turn in it.
It doesn't
Dang.
matter for that effect. It matters as far as I know. Well, I could read over it again. Oh, I guess, yeah, you were outside.
Oh, well.
Alright, Copper...
Let me see if I know something about him, because I do have trained religion.
Okay. Oh, so apparently you know a few things. You would know... Yeah, so you know a couple of things about this creature. I just lost his token. Oh, there it is. You know that Bodaks can kill you with their sight if you meet its gaze in combat. There's a chance you'll either be psychically attacked by it to the point of being dead, depending on how badly you fail your save. You also know that they are masters of necrotic energy, and their withering gaze can quickly bring down most enemies as well as their aura, which if you remain in it too long, it starts to wither you. You would know that they have resistance to cold and attacks made with non-magical sources, and that's all you know. So you know you can try to avert your gaze if you want.
What does it mean mechanically?
You have disadvantage to all attacks on the creature.
Can I still target the creature with a spell?
Yes. It's just
Okay.
attacks that are affected.
Then I will just scream, I know it, don't look into their eyes. Like, don't look into its eyes, I will just scream
Okay.
it to my allies. I will avert my eyes, and then I will cast Tasha's on it to see
Alright.
if it likes some jokes.
So you attempt to affect it with Tasha's laughter.
Yep.
So was that a wisdom save?
Wisdom save. And I will say, I don't trust stairs, they're always up to something.
Hold on.
You're hoping that stair-based humor reaches into the abyss. I
Alright.
Oof.
It would
He loved it.
begin to laugh at the joke.
He loved it.
And
So
I
it
will,
just stands there letting out a creepy gurgling noise.
and I will move away to be further from there, from it.
Does that
as
break its
possible.
concentration or anything?
No, it's not concentrating anything right now.
It's just got a horrible demon aura.
No,
Or a
yeah.
dead aura.
Alright, so you
Yeah,
back up, and it is prone as it falls to one knee, as I said, making a gurgling noise. Kite.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
First thing first, I think I should probably move back.
Alright, give me a con save.
Ooh.
Fucking stupid, Lou. This thing is.
I mean,
that's
you can-
that,
you can-
that spell is too much.
I mean, you can
That's
literally. A creature can avert its size to avoid the saving throw. Literally, that's like. We don't have to do the con save unless we want to. We just can't attack
You
it
have
with-
to tell me. I'm not going to
Yeah.
assume that. If you
Yeah.
don't mention it, I assume you don't. So
Fair enough.
luckily, as you're backing up, well, you do meet the creature's gaze as you're backing up, though luckily, at least for now, you're unaffected by it. What else are you doing?
What are you doing, Kite? Save us.
Yeah.
Save me.
Save him.
If nobody else, please save me.
Yeah, Vivenna is kind of under
Is-
assault right now.
Sorry,
I'm coming.
I've fought worse.
I'm gonna
Honestly.
Okay.
shoot a
Brag.
firebolt at this.
Fuck some stuff
person
too.
up here.
Alright, so you send a firebolt at the skeleton as you summon arcane magics, turning them into fire and hurling them. 12 would not be enough as it explodes off the creature's shield.
And I will wait back to.
Back to the edge of the hallway. The skeleton goes. It's going to shamble forward up to here, and it's going to swing at Foreful. Ooh, 21, I believe, would strike.
Yeah.
Alright, so you are caught off guard by this creature as it gets the nick in for 4 points of damage. That's it for the skeleton. Foreful.
Avoiding my gaze. I just want to know what does when they're in the hideous laughter. What does it mean when I attack them?
If
But
you are...
bonuses?
Well, it's prone, so you would have advantage if you move up to
Okay.
it. But then you
Then
would
I'll
have
They will
disadvantage for averting your gaze.
It evens out.
Yes.
So all
They will get
avert my gaze.
immediate save with advantage against laughter. So
It's okay. I'll avert my gaze though, Lou. Like I just want to know what the
Okay.
avert my gaze, and then I'll move here over the dead guy.
Yeah.
Then I'll go big, giant. So I feel that 4
Alright, so you spend
The
a
little
rune
space I
as you
touching on them.
enlarge in size.
Sure. I would. Am I able to choose where I go big, or I guess I'll just move after. I'd like to be here,
Okay.
and then I guess we'll try to beat up the Gabagoop, whatever it's spelled again.
The Bodak, alright. So you
Yep.
take a swing at the Bodak.
Start with my normal hand.
Yeah, 16 would be enough as you hit it with your mace. Doing 9 plus... Alright, so 16 points of damage with the first attack.
I noticed the radiant damage do anything.
No. I mean,
Like
nothing
any-
special,
no?
just normal damage.
Okay. I guess we'll just do. Well, I went big, so we can only do a second attack this turn. So we'll do the second attack.
Wait, he gets a saving throw for that, right?
with advantage.
Yeah. So another wisdom save. Nope, he is still laughing. So the second attack would strike. Doing another 9 points of damage.
I wonder if he gets save after every damage or just a creature advantages for at the end of each of its turn, and each time it takes damage. Yes, so
Alright, so
every
we
time
get-
it takes damage.
Just figure we gotta take this thing out, so that's why I was trying to beat it up.
Yep, so that, it no longer thinks this is funny. It's not laughing. But it is
It has
also now looking wounded. Anything else, Forful?
We're gonna save some of the goodies. That'll be it.
All right.
And get
So at the
big.
end of your turn, you take 5 necrotic damage as the darkness pulls at your life force. Bottom of the round, Morbreck.
Get old.
Okay. So I'm going to raise my shield up and say a little prayer.
Okay.
Turn on dead. Turn on dead.
Uh,
Yo!
Give me a con
go.
save, please.
Me?
I
It's
swear.
the war of the words. All right, so you do resist its gaze as the psychic energies are rolling over you, and you do a turn, which they have to make a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll start with the skeleton right there.
And then anything that is half a rating or below instantly dies.
What's the sorry? What's the DC of your save? For the turn attempt.
15.
All right, so the first skeleton would turn to dust as the light hits it.
Oh.
The second skeleton will stand firm and be unaffected. The Bodak will be affected and is putting its hand up, trying to get away from you. So it is turned. Anything else?
As my bonus action.
Uh-oh.
Morbreck? Did we lose you?
Yeah. No.
So you
I'll do
cast
healing
we're
word.
Healing Word on Vivenna.
Yes.
Alright, so
Sweet.
you are healed as he does a Healing Word. Go ahead and roll the amount that you heal. Alright, so 4 plus, 3 or 4?
4. Yeah, so 8.
So you regain 8 hit points, Vivenna.
I'll take it. Thanks, bro.
Alright, so
Thank
the
you.
And that's my turn.
skeleton goes, but it is dead. Vivenna, what are you gonna do?
I will first off not look at the Bodak.
Alright, you
Cover.
avert your gaze.
Wait, there's one skeleton left, right?
Yes,
This one.
and the Bodak.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of him real quick. I'm gonna throw my hunter's mark on him.
Alright, so use your bonus
Alright.
action to transfer the
Vivian,
mark.
I don't know if you know, but if you go over here, you get the flank.
Yeah, so there are flanking rules if you go opposite creature, which gives you +2 to
Yeah, yeah.
attacks.
I don't know if that I guess it does matter for Booming Blade. Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
cast
it would.
Booming.
Oh yeah, 27 would
it doesn't
definitely
matter.
strike, as there is a boom of energy from your spell, doing 11 thunder, which
Bless
badly
you.
wounds it, and another 4, which takes it down.
Oh,
Nice.
hey.
Oh,
Anything else?
that will be all.
Alright, at the end of your turn, dark energies wash over you, and you take 5 points of necrotic damage as you are withered.
Alrighty.
And I need a concentration check, please. It's a con save.
Yes, sir. Let's see. Oh, sorry, one sec.
14 would be enough, so you hold your spell. The Bodak goes. It is going to stand from its kneeling position and start fleeing, giving Forful an Oppie if he wants to take it.
let's take it.
Alright, so Forful spends his reaction as he swings. 25 would strike. So you do 10 points of damage, which would wake the creature from its turn. It suddenly turns back towards you. And it is going to...
Kill me.
How smart is this thing? What's its intelligence?
Doesn't it have to use its action to run?
To what? No, it was just... It didn't use a dash yet. It was just moving. It only went 10 feet of movement. Or, yeah, 2 squares. So it hadn't... If it kept going, it would have used its dash. But at this point, it's been woken from the turn.
I'll take care of it.
It's going to... Yeah, it's not that smart. It's going to turn towards you, Forceful, and use its Death Gaze. Or sorry, its
looking at
Withering
it.
Gaze. You don't have to be. You just need to give me a con save.
This is an active
Yeah,
action
active
from it.
attack. Yeah, this is different from the Death Gaze.
This is angry eyes.
Yeah, this is angry
go.
eyes. The other one's just like
Mean baby.
resting bitch face eyes. 13 would just make it. So you take 14 points of necrotic damage.
Only 14.
Jesus.
As you are withered.
Problem. Z.
Alright, that is it for the Bodak. V.
Alright. I am going to... how far away am I from this? So
Probably
I'm
don't have to
going
hurt
move-
yourself trying to
Yeah,
kill this
I'm
guy.
trying to. I'm just gonna shoot it from this direction with
Yeah.
sharpshooter.
Alright. So you ignore cover, right?
Alright, so well, I think it's half cover. So yeah,
Yeah, oh, okay, it's
Not-
half cover
I don't
or
know if
less.
I don't half cover or 3/4. I don't know how much
so
cover
you
he
just-
has at the moment.
Okay, so you ignore any cover that is
There.
in full cover, right?
Yeah,
Is what I'm
yeah.
asking. Okay, yeah, that's what I needed to know. Alright, so you don't get any penalty
Right.
for the shot. Alright, so you send a shot at him, but no, you
With
horribly miss.
bang nabbit.
Wow.
Alright, well, I'm going to hide behind the pillar because I've seen what this thing looks at. So what happens when it looks, so I ain't looking.
Alright, Copper.
I would continue avoiding my gaze, and I'll just cast Magic Missile at 2nd level.
So at this
You don't need
distance,
to-
you don't have to worry about it. You're far enough away.
I'm just doing it in case.
Sure.
I don't wanna trust
Alright,
you, Lou.
so that's probably a good idea. So you begin chanting, summoning magical force energy as several dots appear in the air. Pew 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 pew. So they fly at this thing. Oh, is that 2nd level?
I upcasted, I said.
Oh, why does it say level 1 then?
Because I didn't click it on from my spell book. I clicked it from character sheet from.
Oh, okay. It didn't give you the message to upcast?
No, I like this attack and spell casting. I just clicked it and it just gave it.
Alright, so you might have to adjust your spell slots, but...
Yeah.
Alright, so it is shot for 8 points of damage, looking very wounded but still alive. Anything else?
No.
Alright, Kite.
Okay. Looking at the floor,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up here until I can see the feet, not the eyes, the feet of the Bardock, and I'm going to cast Firebolt again.
Does that count?
Alright, so you
Feet.
send a
Taking it from the
firebolt,
feet.
which would be a disadvantage. Go ahead.
Okay.
13 would not be enough, and it dodges your attack.
Okay.
Oh, good type.
Skeleton is dead. Forful, what are you gonna do?
Ooh, I'm not gonna look at it.
Alright, you avert your gaze.
We want to play that game. On here, I'll do everything at disadvantage. We're just gonna try to beat the shit out of this thing. So we're gonna take a normal attack, disadvantage.
So you rush
And-
up. No, it would dodge the first attack.
Just attack.
Oh, but
Three.
you would connect with the second.
Yeah.
So
Or
you bring your mace down upon this creature's head, squishing it.
You are squished.
And the group is safe. for a
Ah,
minute.
that was easy.
What do
Easy.
you all want to do?
Cry.
I
guess I
want to
Does-
see
shrink
about this
down,
undead
Does
Luke.
its
creature.
eyes still work when it's dead?
You don't think so.
Look at its
Okay.
eyes. Check for yourself.
You want
I'm
to
not-
Let me
check
no.
it
take a
out?
look.
I'm not that brave.
Look at its face.
Well,
we should-
it's laying on the ground, so you couldn't see its eyes right now anyway.
I kick it over. Can I kick it over? Like roll
But-
it over with my boot?
Sure. You walk up to it and roll it over. It does not seem to affect you if you look into its eyes now.
Are there any like insignias or like badges or something that would identify what it is? I mean, like, or if it was like a person or something.
So the only thing that the creature has that's obvious is a holy symbol, which you probably wouldn't recognize.
Or brick noise?
Can I throw it to? Can I throw that over to Morbrick?
Hatch.
Morbrek, you have religion, right?
I do.
This is the insignia of Orcus, a dark demonic god of the undead.
I've heard of him. He's not a nice guy, by all accounts.
Lyra says,
Undead, you say?
what would an Orcus follower be doing in these tunnels?
We know about
Strange.
Orcus? Like, out of,
If you
Even
have
heard of him,
religion,
and-
you would know of him.
yeah, okay.
Otherwise, probably
Never
not.
mind.
I have religion. Is it like an actively worshipped god, or is it like a god from old times?
So, like many gods, the worship of Orcus kind of changes from cycle to cycle. You know that lots of very bad, evil beings worship him, as he is a patron of the use of undead and dark necrotic energies. Generally not worshipped by good people. Not super popular, as like with most necromancies, there's a stigma for worshipping gods of this nature.
You guys necromancers?
I do. I love necromancers.
Yeah, Orcus is my dad.
I barely know him.
Alright, so what do you all want to do?
Does the skeletons have
I'm
anything?
wondering if this creature has some useful parts. I'm looking at Lyra.
So if you have
Fifty.
nature knowledge, or not nature, religion or
Yeah.
alchemy, you would know that you can get essence off all these creatures, as with most undead.
Maybe we should do that. It is a useful
what that
thing to
means,
have
but
for crafting and for spellcasting.
Yeah, it definitely can.
I
come
try
in
to
handy.
learn. Teach me right now. I watch.
Who are you asking?
If Copper's grabbing stuff, essence,
So-
figure out, can I watch him and learn what he's doing?
So anyone can try to gather essence from undead. You can make a check untrained, but it's much more effective if you have knowledge, religion, or alchemy.
Can I grab an eye?
Anyone can gather any essence. You could try to take one of its eyes. It's not going to be the essence, but you could just take a Bodak eye if you want.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Okay,
Alright.
we watch
So you
watch
take
V
a moment
saw this guy's eye out.
to
like,
Yeah.
collect the undead eye, which is all kind of squishy and falling apart. Is someone collecting essence from the creatures?
Yeah, I will do that.
So give me a religion roll.
Can I guidance myself on this?
Yes, well, no, because it takes multiple minutes, but up to 2 people can do this. So someone can help you if they want.
All right.
Do it as well.
Probably more brick, yeah.
Well, what do you need that
Ooh.
for?
Alright, so do you have a vial to
The graphene
contain the
representative.
essence in? Or a bottle?
Let me see. What do I have? I had a flask.
Okay.
A water skin.
It usually
Pump
has to
out your
be
water.
a vial or vial or a bottle are the things you put essence in, because like
No.
leather sacks or things like that, the essence will get messed up. It needs to be in something secure. So do you
No,
not
I
have
don't
anything to
think
put
I
it in? Okay.
Nope. Yeah, then let's leave it, I guess. Not our day.
What are you using it for?
So you can use essences to create components, which can be used to replace valued components like diamond dust for resurrection, or just things that have a value that are consumed by a spell. So whenever a spell requires like some kind of components that you use that has value, you can replace that with components that you've created from essence. I talk about it a little bit in the rules section of the Discord. If you're interested in crafting, it's a good thing to know about, because you also can use it for rituals and crafting. It can replace part of the price of the crafting.
Alright, gotcha.
Alright, so the group's moving on from this?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
So guys, I think that was a wrong turn.
Probably a wrong turn.
Oh, we should go the other way, probably.
Well, was there anything in there that might have been?
Well, no, like what? So they're uncommon to see. What's the chances of there being two of them in the same direction?
Also, was that a dead end? Like,
That
Only
was
1
just,
in 20.
that was just
only
part of
1
the
in 20
tunnels you
chance
were
there being
walking
another.
through.
oh, okay. Okay, I see.
Yeah, it was just
Keep
a
going.
random hallway. Alright, so you continue. Hang on a sec. You continue on your journey. Moving further south through the halls. When you start to see an area of these halls that are covered in bones, it looks like these dusty hallways have not been traveled in a very long time, and it looks like a lot of people died here. Lyra would say, we're approaching the halls of Tarsus. Be cautious. This area is unexplored by our people.
Are we looking for something?
Can you remind me? Like what is above us here?
She says the town's above us. I believe these halls are an old religious area underground that we have to go through to get to the Blood Hands tunnel area.
I'm just wondering if this area here is somehow connected to whatever is on top. Because I remember we saw an area that was like weirdly glowing that actually was below.
It was to the east, like over here.
That was below the church.
Yeah, over in this area.
Yeah, so the church is over in this area.
Yeah.
So you're probably somewhere under the marketplace. You could use survival to try to pinpoint your location a little better.
Yeah. Know where we
So
are.
you would guess you're somewhere below that statue. But anyway, do you want to do anything in these hallways filled with bones, or you want to just keep going?
Should we investigate the bones?
How many bones?
Yeah,
Are they
like
all-
are there
So-
4 bones or like 1,000?
So this hallway is probably about 20 feet wide, and you would see probably the corpses of 50 to 150 or so dead people in here. Looks like there was a pretty massive battle that may have taken place.
Ooh, are they wearing
Anything
like
good on him? Can we invest?
These
Yeah.
bones have probably been here for at least 1,000 years. So anything they had, I guess you could go looking among the bones, but yeah,
Yeah.
like most of their
It
stuff
doesn't
is
expire.
deteriorated.
I'll look in the bones.
Take a look.
Give me a perception check.
Bones?
Alright, so you're keeping an eye out as you walk through these remains. Actually, medicine might tell you something.
I don't think anybody
Oh,
has
check.
medicine. Oh, you mean
No one?
Do not have it.
Alright.
I don't have medicine.
Morbreck, are you trained?
Yeah.
So these bones are most likely a combination of dwarven and orcish bones. It looks like there was a pretty big battle here, and you would guess that many of these bones, judging by the markings, were killed by a combination of weapon strikes or necrotic energies, as many bones are marked with the withering.
Using my knowledge of religion, do I know if digging through old bones like that may trigger something? Like, is it a wise idea to just dig around bones? Like, can we disturb them and they all rise as skeletons and attack us and kill us, or is it not something that's
That would probably be religion, yes.
Let me see. I'm just wondering if we are safe just digging through old bones like that.
So bones themselves don't generally have magical properties other than maybe the psychic energies that remain on battlefields. Bones won't just come to life normally unless an area is desecrated or thick with necrotic energies. So just walking through them or digging through them is probably fine.
So you're saying if I desecrate them, I could bring them back to life?
Well, desecration is a powerful magic. It's not just messing with them.
Stop desecrating everything.
Sometimes areas become desecrated by really dark events that take place there. So there's a chance this place could be desecrated, but that would require detect magic. And usually you would get some kind of feeling if you enter a desecrated place, and this area doesn't feel like anything to you. Just kind of old and stale.
But let's hope we don't have to fight any necromancers on this field, because they would rise all of them against us.
What do you want me to? Do you want me to make sure it's not magical in any way? I can cast detect magic if you want.
I think it's fine. Let's not be over. But if you want, you can. But
So can we continue down the same road as all these dead people?
Yeah, that's what I assumed you were doing. This is the way
Yeah,
towards the halls of Tarsus.
Yeah.
So you are continuing down the hallway then?
I would like to.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
so basically, we have to pass through this ancient temple or whatever.
Lyra nods. She says, I believe so. None of our scouts have found another way around, other than maybe digging through the area around it, but that would take too long.
That's our luck.
So as you go through one of the doors, you would come to a strange-looking area where there is what looks like dwarven skeleton in robes that is in some sort of force field with a bunch of bones piled up around him. Inside, you see he still has robes which look like they're in pretty good condition, and some sort of wand in his hand, and he's just kind of slumped up against the wall with this force field around him.
Ooh, can I tell what kind of force field it is?
That would be Arcana knowledge.
Yeah, alright. Where did my character sheet go? That's the question. Alright, here we go.
So Copper, you probably don't know much about the magic that's encasing him. Vivenna, you know that Wall of Force is a powerful spell that usually doesn't last thousands of years. So, yeah, it seems odd that he'd still be encased in this so long after he made the spell. Perception might tell you something else if anyone wants to make perception checks who's taking a look at this. Orphal's just picking
Two in a
his
row.
What is it safe to
Yeah,
touch?
what's going on? Is there a guy around?
Generally, walls of force are safe to touch. They just repel you, so you just can't move through them. And spells can't go through them, as far as you know.
V, what does it look like?
Yeah, what's it look like?
So you would notice, V, traced on the ground are two glowing runes that are sort of covered a bit by the dust, but you would notice them if you're taking a closer look. That might be the source of the energy of this spell.
Any
And
more
actually,
of Arcana want to take them?
now that you point those out, Arcana might tell you something. Arcana, and if
Yeah.
you have Arcana and History, you could choose one and make that roll with advantage.
Have it.
Can someone other than V do that?
Oh, I mean, I pointed it at you.
So yeah,
So, I'm guessing.
anyone can do it if because V
Is it
pointed it out.
is it guidanceable?
Yes, because it's
Yeah.
I mean, we have a 20.
it's a 6 second.
I mean, I can do
Okay,
a history.
I
So
might have missed, but what exactly are we looking? Are we trying to discover right now? Sorry.
there's a
On the
Why?
wall?
dwarven skeleton within a
Okay.
force field.
Right. Skeleton. Okay, I got it.
That
Sorry.
has wizard robes and some kind of wand on. So Vivenna, actually Copper, you both roll pretty well. Do you both have Arcana and History?
I have Arcana, not history.
I have
Okay.
Arcana and History.
So with both of those, Copper, you would recognize the magic in these runes as being an ancient form of dwarven sorcery slash arcanism known as rune mastery, which the dwarves of the 12th cycle employed often. That is kind of lost to time. No one really knows how it works anymore, but it was a form of magic that employed runes to hold powerful energies to cast spells.
Well, then Copper.
Interesting. This is actually something very similar to what you are doing, Forful.
And actually, okay, no, never
What?
mind. You didn't go in a certain dungeon. I'm getting you confused with another group.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do you know how to get in past that, Copper?
I don't think so. I think this thing is far beyond me, and far beyond anyone who is alive right now, I think.
So,
Have we touched it yet?
Vivenna,
Can I?
Oh,
with your initial roll, Vivenna, you know that the only way to get past the wall of force is with Disintegrate, the spell.
All right. Nobody knows
And,
disintegrate.
I try to cast it with no knowledge of anything.
Sure,
no,
go ahead.
no, sure.
Just like the hand signs.
But
of
if it's
Buffalo does.
the rune, if it's
I
the
get it.
runes that's casting it, surely if we disrupt the runes, the spell will stop.
That's what I was thinking.
Or not.
I'm just a little bit skeptical about that.
How do you do
Does
It
that
could
work?
be an explosion. It could be an
Uh,
explosion rune.
So, the only issue is you cannot cast spells through a wall of force.
What
Well,
if
why
we?
can't we just dig up the base and then make it fall through, disrupt the runes, get in?
Why,
Alright,
why
you-
are we doing this? To just get the wand?
It's
Well,
a cool
and the
one.
rolls.
And maybe robes.
I'm just trying to.
You would
totally
guess that the
figure
wand
out-
and the robes are probably magical because they're thousands of years old and look new.
100%. We need those. Yeah,
And I
we
can't
need them.
dispel the runes.
You cannot because you can't target them through the wall of force.
Oh, the
Oh,
rolls are
okay.
Lyra,
inside
can
the
she
force
do
shell.
it?
I didn't
Lyra
realize.
Viviana,
know
you
anything?
seem like
Sorry,
you
yeah,
know
they're
a
on
lot
the
about.
inside of the wall of force, not the outside.
Gotcha.
You look like you know a lot about how those walls of force work. Is it covering like the whole area below? Is it going into stone, or if we
Oh, and
somehow
Lyra is
We dig under
fascinated
it?
by this, by the way. She's taking notes.
Okay.
So that's a good question. Is it like a bubble that goes through the floor, or like could we
So,
ostensibly tunnel
It
underneath
depends on how he cast it. He could have cast it through the floor, in which case, if you dug, you'd hit the
Would
wall of
dead.
force once you get down there. But you can't really tell just by looking at it from here.
Theoretically,
think
if
we
we
can-
dig under and it falls down, the runes would be disrupted, right? Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that
if
was
we. That's what. Is that what you're thinking, V?
That wasn't me.
I'm thinking.
Lyra says,
I'm
did any of you
thinking-
bring a pickaxe to break up the floor?
Fuck, do we
I think I
we
do.
never have digging tools.
Yeah, no, I think we did. I think we...
I have a shovel.
That's
I
not
have a
gonna happen
hammer.
with Stone.
We have a shovel and a hammer. Come on,
turns
it's
into
basically a
we,
pickaxe.
we never have
Okay.
digging tools.
I'm gonna try
I'm
this.
just gonna punch
I
the
know
floor. Minecraft
Can I make-
rules. Bap, bap, bap.
No, I think what we can do is like we need to get just like an inch below the floor to see if wall of force is continuing below the floor. If it is, I would assume it's going all the way.
Can I make like a pickaxe
Okay.
as
Is
an
there an
artificer?
artificer?
If you have an ability that does that, you can also craft it using the crafting rules, but that would take like a day's worth of work, I think.
Because I can make like any kind of tools that I need.
Yeah.
So I know there's an artificer ability that lets you make tools, but I think so. A tool is something specific, like thieves' tools, or like herbalism kit, or like alchemy
Or
set.
mason's tools, which probably can help us with that.
Yes, so they'll be marked. There's specific
mason's
items that
tools.
are marked as tools.
So, as a rune carver, do I know anything about the runes I'm looking at?
You more carve magical runes. It doesn't necessarily. Oh, you mean the runes in the? For
Sure,
the
yeah.
force field?
Like, do I know what's going on here?
Do you have Arcana
Christmas
or
fools,
History?
root.
So you more kind of know that your magic works. You never really studied more about the theory
right.
behind your magic. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're
I'm
like
gonna try
you're
something.
Yeah, I do have Mason's
Oh.
tools. If that
Hey,
helps.
give it a try,
Yeah, I'm
guys.
gonna try.
yeah. Morbrick has
I'm gonna-
Mason's tools, so we can actually do
Well, it's-
something with that.
Let
Well,
Kite
what do
try
you
first,
what do you
he's gonna
trying
do.
or what do you want to try, V?
I want to try Mage Hand from outside, like, because I have Mage Hand.
What are you doing with the
I
mage
don't-
hand?
Sure.
Well, I want to try first, like, from the outside, see, like, cast it outside of the shield, and while it's invisible, make it go inside, see if it works.
It does not appear inside. No.
Spectral isn't. And I'm gonna try casting it inside. No.
No, it's also blocked. The wall of force does not allow it to go through.
Have we touched it yet? This force?
I
Chip,
thought
do
I
you,
did.
do you guys
touch
want me
it.
to? Okay.
And it's
mean,
like
what
it
did it do
doesn't
to the
hurt you. It
hands?
just repels you. I guess not harmful.
We don't think we
Yeah,
can
I mean
break
it's
through this,
basically
right?
like touching a solid wall. It's just it pushes back on you.
Okay, but do we think we could break through it? Like if I hit it hard enough?
Definitely not.
Not without
It's a high.
No,
great
not
spell.
And-
wall of force.
This wouldn't do anything.
No, because it's ruined.
That would, yeah. Theoretically, it would stop it from being cast initially, but once the magics are summoned, they're there.
You know, guys, I think I can do that. I know what to do. I can get those ropes for you. But
Okay.
I'm a bit afraid that something may happen. Let's do that. So,
We
guys,
do it
you
right
ready?
now? Yeah, I'm ready. I my gear up.
Let's hope
But-
I'm not getting into too much trouble. Misty step inside.
Wait. I have. Oh, you're gonna do that? Oh, that's.
Yep.
I mean,
Let me check something.
you're sent to somewhere
Can you,
Yeah,
doesn't-
shoot to hell.
can you
go
link
straight to
Misty
hell.
Step?
Misty step doesn't like
Doesn't.
wall of force doesn't block vision, so I can see
Hey.
inside.
I think it works.
Huh.
I think it works.
It doesn't block vision. It blocks line of effect, like a solid wall would. But let me
You
see.
can see an unoccupied space
Yeah, but
inside the bubble.
Yeah,
That's
well,
why-
the bubble.
Let's see how.
That's
let's
why
see
you
how
can't
we'll
cast
do this.
into it. But yeah, let
think
me
it
see
works.
Misty Step. I'll take a look. Oh, you
I
think
was
it works? All
considering
right. Uh,
actually, I
That
think we
matters
just
for
got
anything.
10 levels.
I think it
I think we
works.
just got 10 levels for this.
Yes,
Uh,
I think
you
so
know.
too.
so, I was just trying to see if Misty Step was ethereal travel, but I don't think it is. I think it's just teleport.
yeah.
Let me do a quick check or
Well,
something.
Doesn't work. It sounds like your next plan of action is just, or Morbrick has some mason tools, but if that doesn't work, then we'll wait for Venet to maybe craft some kind of pickaxe, and we'll come back. It'll be here for a while.
I think with mason
Okay.
tools, like what we can easily do is just to try to basically like an inch below the wall of force and to see if it goes all the way. Because if it goes inch under the floor, then it goes all the way under
So-
the floor.
As you teleport, you all would see some kind of rune suddenly light up in the space inside, and you are shunted out as you attempt to poof in,
Damn.
taking 11 force damage as your essence is disrupted a bit by the teleportation.
Damn it. It didn't work. Sorry, guys.
It's all
Was a
good.
good try.
Do you need a healing potion?
Why would he
you
encase
okay.
himself like that? Lyra says.
Way to
Only
protect
from some-
whatever.
I would have told you not to do it, but I wanted to see what happened if you did.
Do what?
Okay, that's
The Misty
Good.
Step.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why do you think it wouldn't work? Like, from all I know about magic, it should have worked. I think it's
Well-
this rune that is troubling.
Well, think about it. If somebody was on the other side of that and you wanted to like affect him with a spell, you probably couldn't, right? This is the same.
I think I almost got in. This is this rune that
you were close. We
shunted
need
me
that
out.
rune out.
Lyra
If it wasn't
nods.
More
if it wasn't for this rune, I would have gotten in.
Lyra nods. She says, I believe he probably put up some kind of ward once he was in there to prevent people from entering the space. That would make sense with
More
the
brick.
flash. I wonder, maybe he trapped himself here. Maybe he was surrounded by all these forces. And then he just never was able to escape.
That's weird. If he cast them and he couldn't drop them down even after the fighting stopped.
Well, maybe they had him trapped in there. I don't know. It's just a theory,
you have
she
mason
says.
tools,
I
right?
can't think of any other way why he'd do that.
That's a really way for him to starve.
It's a terrible way to
God.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brick. The mason tools, right?
Yes.
Floor.
Alright,
try-
so you're going to try to use
I
your
don't know, can you
mason
dig?
tools to break up the floor here?
I guess.
So it'll take some time. Probably... Well, I guess you're only digging a little bit to see if the force field goes below,
Yeah,
right?
it's a bubble. You go.
So you're using your mason's tools. You break up the floor a bit, and it does indeed go down and underneath. So you're guessing he made a little dome that goes underneath as well.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like maybe our best chance to get in this is to maybe another day or later, the pickaxe, dig out below him, and then hope the runes get messed up when it kind of caves down.
Yeah, but
What we're
how
hoping.
No,
won't
but we
cave
we
down.
are.
I mean, like if you take out the floor, it'll fall, and all the runes will get messed up. No?
Well, he has the wall of force there, Lyra says. I'm guessing that the only way to take this out would be to use Disintegrate, which unfortunately I don't know anyone who can do that. That's a
Maybe we
powerful
can ask
spell.
someone at the estate. Maybe the father
Gregory?
cleric knows there. Gregory, yeah.
He uses
Yeah.
divine magic, so I don't think he would have a arcane spell like that. We can ask, though. Perhaps we should move on.
Alright.
Unless anyone
Yeah.
has any other
Yeah.
ideas.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
I
a
don't
note
think we're
of
getting in.
this as well. Yeah.
Also,
Right.
logically, I'm sure we are not the first ones to see him. It's
True.
not like he's hidden. So
Yeah.
I would assume many have failed.
Um,
And
Maybe one day.
maybe one day we can actually maybe we'll find a scroll of disintegrate or something. Like possible.
Yeah, what scrolls do we have?
But also maybe in our adventuring down here, maybe we will find a hint who he was, and maybe there is a code word or code phrase or something to actually disable this. Maybe you need to
Cucumber.
to make a passphrase or something.
Now that I mention it, what did his robes look like? Did they look like anything?
That is a good question. History check might tell you more.
Well, I'm not trained in it.
Oh,
Nice.
well then yeah, you probably would have no idea. Copper with a 23, he is definitely wearing robes of the Rune Master sect. You would guess he is someone of higher station.
Yeah, so he is a rune master, so he knows what he's doing. So this is a little bit beyond our pay grade, I think.
Alright, so a little bit farther past him, it looks like the hall continues, and about 20 more feet down the hallway is a large, looks like a smashing trap that came out of the east wall and smashed into the west wall. It's covering the whole hallway, preventing passage, except for a small 5-foot area that looks like you can try to squeeze past. And there are a bunch of corpses, there are a bunch of bones in the area. It looks like they were smashed by the trap. So there's a 5-foot area you can kind of shimmy through.
B, you look like someone who has a good eyesight. I think from now on we should actually be quite alert, because this may not be the only trap.
Lyra nods. She says, it looks like a large force was attacking the halls of Tarsus. Maybe they turned on their traps. This one looks like it broke, though.
Yes, but it doesn't. Maybe there are functioning ones, so we really need to be careful.
Yes, I would
Yeah,
agree.
can I look around with like survival, see if we any or
So you can use perception to see if you notice anything of note, and then survival could give you more information, like tracks, signs of passage.
I'll give it a try.
sure.
Okay.
Try. Fuck.
Chlorophyll picks his nose.
Yeah.
V picks their nose as well. No, you with a 14 passive, you don't see anything.
I have 17 passive, if that helps.
Oh, yes, actually, with a 17 passive, you would note that there are pressure plates below the smashing wall trap, even in that 5-foot area that you believe probably activate this trap. Section of the
Everybody
floor.
just has
You would guess if you stepped on them, they would sink in. You're not sure if this trap is still functional, but it definitely would be risky to, get smashed into the wall by a big stone block.
Well, I could throw a ball bearing on there, see if that does anything. It's not that heavy,
you don't
but
think it would be enough weight.
yeah.
Survival or actually probably investigation would tell you more.
V, do you want to investigate? I could do it. I'm pretty good at
Sure,
that.
I can investigate as well. How many investigation rolls?
As many people as you want can investigate this.
Oh,
I'll give you guidance, Vivenna.
Oh, too late. I rolled already.
No, but Vivenna. I think if
Ah,
Vivenna is
I thought
investigating,
too many V's.
Hey.
D4 on top of that.
So yeah, you would guess a normal or a low amount of weight probably wouldn't set off these pressure plates. You don't see any way of disabling this, but you do believe that the trap might still be active.
But I can go around it, right?
So you'd probably have to. It's a 10 by 10 foot. Well, it's a 10-foot area. There's a 5-foot squeezing area between it and the other side. So you could probably either try to jump it or try to climb over it.
Oh, word! I'll jump
Do
in.
we think it? Wait. Do we think if we just set it off and then walk after? Like if it's just like a log, you know what I mean?
Well, it's a huge stone block that takes up the whole hallway. That's why there's only 5 feet of room to move through. Because it looks like it's set off, but then didn't fully reset.
Yeah, can I try to jump over it?
Yeah, so you can jump up to your strength score with a running jump.
Okay,
What if they
well,
have a fairy that helps to jump? I can't fly them
lighten-
up, but
lighten me a little bit?
Yeah.
Glide. So he glides over. Yeah.
Can you carry his weight?
Yes.
probably not. I have let me check my strength. -1.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that you probably can't carry him, especially being small.
Then I
Yeah.
give it a shot. I got good strength if you need after,
What if-
so I can give it a shot.
Okay, well, what if I run up to it real quick?
Yeah, so a running jump would be up to your strength score, which I think is 8, right? Or 10?
Well, it's 10.
So you jump 10 feet, and that would be at the edge of the thing, which would probably set it off. You need an 11 to clear it.
I
Could I,
can jump over it.
Is there a way to
Fuck.
athletics this shit? Sorry.
You could athletics, that would be like climbing, so that would be an athletics roll.
Okay.
So
I do it.
To
Climb
kind
up,
of
climb.
shimmy between the trap and the wall.
Can I throw him a little or something to help?
I
Give him a
don't-
or, like
I don't think
a
you
boost?
can toss him 11 feet.
All right. Let's just make the athletics check. I'm pretty
I'm
good at it.
still a little bit dubious about this idea with 11 versus 10.
Well,
I think you don't need 11 feet of movement to move 10 feet. So this is.
What are you dubious about?
I think to me, I think if you can jump 10 feet, then you can jump over 10 feet of distance. No.
What if someone was
yeah,
on
but
the
that
other
would
side
still.
to catch?
I mean, you're not jumping at the exact edge of the trap, so you
Okay.
you'd be risking it. I'll say that.
Okay.
What if
Use
somebody
my
was
back
the
as a
side
little boost. Like if I get on all fours, can he jump off my back? A little extra.
No, that's probably, especially with the roof only being 10 feet, that's probably not going to help.
Smokes his head on the
I
roof. Yeah.
mean, worst comes
It
to worst, I
lands
can
on
just
all
do
the
step
pressure
over
plates.
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
we
like-
don't need to use a spell slot. I mean, actually I get a free use of that, but I don't need to do that. I'm just gonna athletics,
Yeah.
try and climb,
Yeah,
like
just
shimmy across
athletics
over there.
it.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
It'll be fine.
Do you have training in athletics by chance?
Yes, I do.
So you would know that if you did some kind of setup where you used like ropes and pitons, you could probably make some kind of thing on the wall that you could grab, which would make it easier for others to climb past.
Like handholds. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
do that.
Like use 2 pitons and a maybe 10-foot section of rope, and then someone could like kind of hang off of it, making it an easy check. Although someone would have to initially get over there to set it up.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I
I
could.
can do that.
Could you do
Yeah,
it?
or
Yeah, we
V.
do
Yeah,
flying guy.
yeah.
I could do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're
I
gonna
have
fly over there.
pitons, I have enough pitons
do-
and rope for everyone.
Yeah, and do some pitons.
All right. So you take some time on this. Let me see what time it is now. It's probably about 4:30ish. You spend 2 pitons and go ahead and minus 2 pitons and a 10-foot length of rope.
But I could get the pitons back.
I'm
just
assuming
jump
you're
over it,
gonna
no
want to
problem.
leave it up there once you set it
Yeah,
up.
let's
Oh,
leave
I
it.
see.
I have enough.
Sorry.
I have like
Correct.
10.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's leave it.
I'll just.
Alright, So go ahead and spend 2 pitons and 10 feet of rope.
Yep.
And I'm just going to say if you set this up, you can all just climb over. It's fine. So you don't have to worry about rolling. So you get this little handhold set up, and you all shimmy your way across, avoiding the trap.
Easy. Yeah, that's
and
strategy.
yeah, and at this point, you would be entering a new area. As you kind of move down this hallway and see, as it turns south, there are 2 vault doors that have been smashed open, which enters you into a new place.
Lou, we're trying to get to the Blood Hands main base, correct? Still?
Yes,
That's
you're
over-
navigating
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
tunnels that you're assuming will lead
Alright.
you there. Alright, so you will be popping into the map around here. This should be a new map for everyone, so you won't have anything revealed yet. So, Vivenna, you might have to spend another torch. Well, actually, wait, you have light spells, right?
Somebody does.
So someone, when I
Upper
pull
does.
you out, will bring
The
the
lantern,
light
at
spell
least.
up.
Or I can make I can make some rocks glow. That's always a good trick.
I would really like that. Yeah.
Gravel lamp. Hell yeah.
While we walk, in that case, do you want to see some real magic? I pull out of my bag a floating rock. It literally just floats. That's
Now
what
that-
it does.
There it is.
Is everyone rock based?
Yeah. I just pull a flashlight out of my
Is everyone
pocket.
doing rock based magic?
Floating rocks.
Well, it's an
That's
item
it.
that I have.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
guessing these
it's just
skeletons
it's
are
one of my.
kind
Yeah.
It's
I'm
one
a
of
big
my
fan of this
trinkets.
floating, glowing rock thing that we got going here.
So you make your way into this new area past these smashed open vault doors. You see another large pile of bones to the south of you, as well as several areas of the hallway that have caved in. Further south, you would notice some magical runes that are carved into the wall, but not glowing. They look a lot like those Rune Masters runes you saw on the other side of the force field.
Ooh,
Do they
yeah.
look like the runes that blasted me with a fireball down in the other pit?
I don't remember those.
So when
When we were in the dwarven cave, he hit a bunch
actually,
of
yeah.
puzzles
So
and then-
yes, those might be Rune Master carvings.
Okay.
So, guys, when
Be
we
careful.
move forward, we know that there are some pressure plates with traps. So let's be very careful with where we step.
Should have bought a pike to check for
And,
pressure plates.
and let's just basically be very careful. Like I don't know.
Like, can
there is a pile of bones in front of us. Probably there is some bad thing there.
It was just a coincidence.
Lyra
Yeah.
says, "Is everyone ready to enter this area? There might be danger." So, are
What
you
tipped
all
you off, Lara?
are you all feeling like you're okay to do this?
I could do with the
Yeah.
drop off if somebody's got like, I don't know, a quick heal.
Actually,
Want a
Vivenna
quick
does
rest?
look wounded, even though she's not marked as such because you're below.
Ben,
half
like I
your
said,
hit
I got
points.
some healing potions if you want.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Could we take a?
Some, want some healing potions? I got 2.
I mean,
Could we not take a quick break?
Could we?
Yeah, can we just take
A quick
take a
rest?
short rest?
You could attempt
Short
it.
rest, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Lou.
You want
I'm
to
not
try
taking
to?
one. I'm keeping watch.
You want to try to take a short rest here?
Well, maybe
Yeah.
let's move away. Like,
Are you sure? I
Can
could
we-
set up an alarm thing so that we don't get ambushed by anything.
I think we just need to heal and go.
I have a alarm if need be.
Well, I don't want to eat a spell slot.
This. I mean, I don't mind. I don't have any attacking spell slot. It's literally just supporting stuff.
All right,
Uh,
I'm down to take the rest.
All right, so you are all attempting a short rest.
some doorways.
Where are you putting that alarm?
Well, so where are we right now?
Can't you
Weird
see
area.
the area?
We're in the area, yes.
Yeah,
Go
so you're in
20
this
feet
hallway
here.
that's going south.
Can we close the doors behind us, or
No, those vault doors are smashed. They're not moving.
There's a trap behind us, so we wouldn't have to like guard
Yeah.
that end.
So I want to put the alarm in this direction.
So you can place
This
it up to
south
30
direction,
feet from your token.
Well, I can
can
fly
fly.
closer. I
Where
can
do
fly
you-
closer.
Where
Yeah.
are you gonna fly to?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So
How does it
if I
matter,
need
Lou?
eight, I
I
need
don't know.
from
Maybe it
here.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, here. There you go. I fly here.
Okay, so you fly up a little and go ahead and place your trap.
Yeah, it's what, a cube?
I believe it's
Yeah, 20-foot cube.
20-foot cube.
Oops, wrong button. B. There it is.
And
Where
we're
is
just
it?
taking a short rest, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is an hour.
Oh,
Okay,
Have we completed the short rest yet, Lou? Should I click short rest?
you can only
or-
put it up to here. No, you have definitely not completed it yet.
I'll move ahead. I know if there's a tab, there's a
I
trap
don't like
here.
this tone.
I'm flying ahead.
You can fly, yeah, you're
Uh,
fine.
Yeah, I'm flying all the way up.
Fine.
More? You want me to get closer? I can get closer.
All right.
I'm
So from the
right over the bone.
right over the bones.
like way up. Come on, 10 feet up the. Oh, I don't know how high. It's 10 feet, right?
The ceiling in
ceiling.
here is 10 feet. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's wide, but the ceiling is not that high. So from right there, you're putting it to the south of you.
Yeah.
All right, so you sit there chanting in midair for a minute, ringing your tiny bell. Afterwards, there is a poof of magic. Are you making this a silent or a loud alarm?
Silent.
Okay, so yeah, you place your alarm spell.
All right. I'm not taking a short break, by the way. I'm gonna keep watch while everyone else.
All right, so I need a d20 roll
Yes,
from
sir.
someone as you attempt to pass an hour in a fairly dangerous
Let me show you.
area.
Let me show you how to D20. See, perfect roll. 11. That's exactly what we
That's
wanted.
double ones. You doomed us all.
Doomed us all. So time is passing. You definitely hear rumbles from deeper in. It sounds as if there's maybe some instability in the structural areas down here. Either that or something large is moving around. It's hard to say. But yeah, you would finish your hour rest, so go ahead and spend a short rest if you want to benefit from it. Because you get 1 short rest per day per proficiency, which I believe is 2 right now at this level.
I think it's free, isn't it?
Is it 3? Okay, yeah,
Aren't we
you might
fifth?
be right.
How do we just? Oh, okay.
So you should have a resource thing called short rests, and then you just subtract 1 whenever you spend a short rest. And yeah, you can spend hit dice at this point if you want to heal.
I was gonna do it twice. Okay, so 15.
Aubrey, do
Yeah, you can spend as many hit dice as you want.
we still have your aid?
Yep.
will be like still like 7 or 6 more hours.
Okay.
Nice little rest.
All right,
It's
so
a nice creepy pile of bones.
you're all feeling a bit better. It is now 5:30 in the getting close to evening at this point. What do you all want to do?
Onward, right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we
move
finish our
onward,
long
but
rest.
be-
Let's continue.
But be very, very careful where we step and what we have in front of us.
What's the worst that could happen?
Also, I don't
Lyra
trust
have
this
good-
pile of bones. I don't trust this pile of bones. Like, there is never a pile of bones for no reason. Probably they were killed by something.
Maybe there's a lot of
Oh,
dogs.
I'm gonna fly around sneakily, see if I see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Lyra good at scouting also?
No, Lyra. She says I'm not very quiet. V, give me a stealth check.
Got it.
Ta-ta-ra-ta-ta, ta-ta-ra-ta-ta, ta-ta-ra-ta-ta. We're stealth, very stealth.
Oh, so you are
Yes!
extremely quiet
30.
as you are floating
29.
around through
Never
the air.
happened before.
Not very hidden, obviously, because you're flying, but...
Yeah. I'm quiet at least.
Alright, so everyone
20.
freeze.
Uh-oh.
As V is flying down the hallway, you get to about this point when the bones begin to rattle.
Spooky,
Sure.
scary
He was so
skeleton.
quiet. He was so quiet.
Yeah, I wonder
20.
what happened.
29 on stealth.
Yeah, Forful. I wonder what happened, Forful.
Mean to do that.
Oops. Hang on.
Don't know what happened.
Definitely
Yeah,
V
no.
set it up, right?
Yeah,
Set
it's
it up.
totally me. Totally not Forful.
Hey, come on.
There we go.
Oh, shit. I'm
A
fucking...
very big creature suddenly forms out of these bones as it draws 2 great swords off of its back.
Did it see us, or are we,
Yes, it saw
we
you.
hidden, or...
It stands up, and I need initiative rolls, as it does not appear to be friendly.
Guys, maybe I fucked up.
You sure I can't talk to it?
You can
let's
certainly
fuck that.
attempt it.
Is it huge or is it large?
It is... I think it's considered huge.
Is it really enough place for it 10 feet ceilings? Because
Yes, it's more wide than tall. It
Oh,
is.
it's
It
a
is.
chunk-
It took that
it's
fucking
It
chunky.
is.
rat.
It is brushing against the ceiling. But yeah, it's.
Ugh.
It looks like it's also somewhat wounded already, as if it may have just been laying here for 1,000 years, some kind of construct. So,
Yeah, sorry, I backed out by accident.
do I have everyone's initiative?
Oh, not me, sorry, hold on. Backed out by accident. It's loading. Sorry, click on link.
Okay. So the
Suck.
first to act as this creature rises and draws its swords is the creature. So it is going to
So who's
turn
it go
towards.
after?
I don't think there's-
well, it's
there's
going to
gonna
turn
defend.
towards Forful with its grouping of great swords and start swinging at you. So it cuts towards you with a natural 1. Ooh, so you dodge the first attack.
I knew this thing was here. the
And
whole time.
25. All right. Well, that's probably going to hit
It
you.
doesn't hit. It doesn't.
Yeah.
I refuse. I refuse to let it hit. I'm gonna use my
True,
reaction.
actually.
What are you going to do with your reaction? I can't hear you.
it's silvery barbs.
Silvery
Silvery
barbs.
barbs. All right. So as it's going at Forful, you do a chant, making it do a reroll. 11 versus AC would miss you. And who are you giving advantage to, V?
Buffalo. Forful.
Forful? Alright, Forful, you have advantage on your next, I believe, attack or saving throw. Alright, so that is it for the skeletal monstrosity. Kite.
Vivian isn't on the tracker, by the way.
See how
I don't know
bad
if
we
they're
were.
here.
Oh,
Did I do it wrong?
yeah, you have to make sure your token is highlighted.
Okay, let me try again.
You gotta click on your guy first, or it doesn't work.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
we
You're on
rolled
there
That
now.
was
so
a lot,
bad. That's
a lot
incredible.
worse.
Oh, Kite, what are you going to do?
Okay. Well, I think we should probably kill this. So I think I'm going to cast a chromatic orb.
Alright, so you chant hurling a chromatic orb of energy at
Third level. Do a big one. And I'm gonna do lightning damage.
Alright, so you send some lightning energy at it. 18 would barely hit, with Forful giving it cover, but that does strike. Doing 33 points. Anything else?
No, that's it.
So at the end of your turn, it is going to fire a bone spear at you.
Uh-oh.
Luckily, I think 11 would miss you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was a bad
Oh,
rolls.
Louis. You usually roll so good, Lou.
Forful.
Do it.
Oh,
So one
baby.
thing you would notice is as this thing is coming at you, there are kind of bone spines exploding off of it all around it.
I don't know what that means, but I figure I may as well just smack it.
Fuck your pint.
Okay. So you bring the Mace of the
15.
Holy down upon it.
13
You have
13,
advantage.
13
No, it's
would
21.
not,
He
but
has advantage.
you do have advantage,
Advantage from silvery
the
bars,
spell.
yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, it's 21. Let's go.
So 21 would strike. Doing 10 points of bludgeoning and 6 radiant, so 16 damage. As your mace
Go
snaps
again?
several bones.
I
does
still
it
get
take?
advantage? Or is it just the first
No,
one?
it's just the first one.
How does it take bludgeoning damage?
From his
It
mace.
did double. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm just. Is it vulnerable like a skeleton?
It
or
looks
is
like it was
normal?
more effective than normally because it dealt 10. 23 would strike again, doing 22, and definitely getting this thing's attention. Anything else?
Cool. Well, we're gonna bonus action attack again. My battle axe. Just a
No,
9.
9
Just
would
the measly 9.
clang. It just bounces off its bony hide. Anything else?
Should I stand here, guys? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stand over here, in case anyone wants to, not in anyone's way.
Oh, laying it through, nice.
Okay. So at the end of your turn, you would take 8 points of piercing damage as spines are exploding off of this thing, and you get shot up a bunch. And the creature also fires another bone spear. This one is going to go at V. Natural 1, so that
V
would
is so
miss.
stealthy. He didn't know.
Well, currently V doesn't have any cover from it, so it can see him. Copper.
We'll go.
Get up.
I'll move here. Throw firebolt at it.
Alright, so you send a firebolt hurtling towards it. Yeah, 16 would barely strike it. Doing 13 fire.
And then I'll hide behind Morbreck.
Alright, V. Sorry, before that, at the end of your turn, it's going to fire a bone spear at you. Bonk. 15 versus AC?
Miss.
So it shatters
Nice.
off of your shield. Okay, now V, what are you gonna do?
Well, item interaction to pull out my bow.
Okay.
Because I was just flying, minding my own business until someone did something.
Couldn't tell you who.
I bonus action aim, just so I get advantage.
Yep.
And I'm going to shoot.
All right, so you take a shot. 11 would miss as it flies past.
Right.
Anything
Can I
else?
hide behind this? Can I hide? Well, not hide. Take the hide action. But
You could
how
take
tall is
cover,
this
but you
pile?
would have to land because it's about 2 feet off the
Oh,
ground.
don't.
Well, it's 2 feet tall. I'm 2 feet tall. I'm gonna land. Yeah, I've seen it's been
the
shooting
pressure
at
plate.
y'all, so I'm
Okay.
gonna
So you take partial cover behind it.
yeah.
All
Well,
right.
I'm full cover. If you said it's 2 feet,
So
I'm 2
it's
feet.
it's a pile. It's not exact. So you could like move up it, move down it. It's not like a exact 2-foot wall. It's like a little pile of rocks.
If only
so-
I was 1 feet tall.
If only, yeah.
I say that every day.
At the end of your turn, it's going to fire another shot at.
Right next to it.
I don't know.
Me.
Let's see. It'll fire
taunt
at
it.
Kite again.
On it.
The legendary action.
16.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Just be a reaction. It can shoot every time it gets hit. At the end of
So you are
everyone's turn.
struck with a bone spear for 13 piercing. Oh, and don't worry about the shots. That's for my information.
Guys, I think it has something along the lines of 20 shots. I don't know.
13.
Just a hunch.
It's a hunch.
All right, so that's it for V. Morbrick.
So,
All right, so you chant throwing a radiant javelin at it. 16 would just barely miss it. As a fourfold kind of gets in the way a little bit.
In the way at all.
You're a little bit in the way. Anything else?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
All right, Viviana, what are you gonna do?
I had a quick question. Is Lyra on this map? She's not like.
She's in the
combat.
background, so she's kind of behind you all.
Okay, so she's not in danger right now.
No.
All right, I'm gonna cast a spell on Kite.
Okay.
It's Sanctuary. I'll link it. Right? How do I do that?
You click on. Well, if you just click on the spell, it'll
There it is.
minus it. Okay, so you chance casting
Oh.
Sanctuary.
Can I do this one?
What?
Describe it.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Sweet. So I take off my cloak and I throw it over Kite, and I whisper to the cloak, "Protect things. Don't let Kite get hit by spears." And then it comes alive and it swirls around him to protect him from the spears.
All right. So yes, you are affected by Sanctuary, which will last up to a minute. Anything else, Viviana? That's a bonus.
That's it. That's
so-
my. Oh, actually, that is a bonus action.
Yes.
Oh, word. All right, I'm gonna go up and hit him with my booming blade.
All right. So you rush forward, engaging the creature. Oh, crit.
Nice! Let's go.
Good one.
For 16 points of damage, getting its attention. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. So at the end of your turn,
Ready, Viviana?
I'm ready.
you are shot for 8 piercing damage. His spines are shooting off this thing.
All right. Probably expected that. That's fine.
The monstrosity goes. It resets its legendary actions. It's going to step this way, triggering your spell. So go ahead and deal some extra damage.
It's a D8, right?
Yeah, extra D8.
And I should know that. Oh. D8.
You should know that.
Also gets an OP.
Not
is it?
not
Well,
yet.
It's like
but
this corner here.
it
is
will
still-
indeed continue, now giving 4 full Napi.
Woo! Fucker.
No, so you spend your reaction, but you do not penetrate its thick, bony hide. It moves up this way, and it's going to attack probably Kite. No, wait. Yeah, it'll
He's got to
try.
make a wisdom save.
It'll try. It'll use its wisdom save.
Why do they want to kill Kite? Kite.
Because
what are
he's
you
a
doing?
wizard.
That's
Did
there.
same casting spells. It's going to try to attack Copper, which it does not have to make a wisdom save to do. So it does not target Kite this turn. 17.
Nope.
Alright, so there's a clang as it bounces off your shield. And 14 as well, as it's going after you but unable to land a solid hit. Kite.
You can try to hit us with your every round turrets, but you're not hitting us with the great sword.
Apparently not.
That's for
It hasn't rolled above a 10, I don't think. I guess it did to get the 17, but
Oh, that's too bad.
Okay. I need to move
Force
back. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and move away up here.
alright, so you kind of back off to outside of its range.
Yep.
You gonna disengage?
Local protector.
well,
The sanctuary works against that, right?
It can still attempt the attack, but it has to make a saving throw.
Is it? I'm sorry. Is it for every attack, or
Yes, every
already
attack it
saved.
tries, I believe it gets a saving throw.
if he has like 2 attacks, can he try save on each?
Well, he doesn't spend the attack. It's just if he fails it, he can't attack him. Yeah, so it'd just be 1 saving throw if you don't.
Okay,
disengage.
yeah. I won't disengage.
All right, so it's gonna make a save to see if it can go for you. Nope. So you back off without issue.
Sweet.
Nice cloak.
It's swatting hands away.
Okay. Then
Anything else?
yeah, I'm just seeing how far I can go. I do just need to. Oh, it ends if I do an attack though as well.
Time's up. I need an action.
Yep. I'm just gonna dodge.
All right, you dodge for now. You just disengage then. Well, I guess dodge it protects you from the shots. 4 full.
Cool. If I go in the corner here, is that with it flanked? Copper?
I'm gonna say probably.
Or more brick or copper? It's almost.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you flank there. That's fine.
And I'll go here.
All right. So you move into position there.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's be like tight, right? No, the door's in the way. Never mind. I don't have to. We're gonna stay right here, and we're gonna start beating the hell out of this guy.
All right. So you take some swings. 21 will strike with the first hit.
21. Right here.
So
Well.
19 points of damage.
Bludgeoning
several-
doubled, eh?
That's what it seems like. Several bones snap, and the creature, who is already looking wounded, starts to slow a bit. So it was already at half hit points when you started fighting it. Anything else?
Let me just smack it again. Boom. 24.
Yep, that would strike. Doing another 20 points of damage. There's more
And with the
bones
bonus
snap.
action, just or 10.
Nope, that would miss.
Good.
At the end of your turn, you were shot for 8 points of piercing damage. Pew, pew, pew.
Take it.
And it is going to fire another spear out. It's gonna fire at
8.
It'll try to fire at Kite first, because it's trying to target him.
Hates Kite.
No, it cannot. So it's gonna fire at Copper, which you would block again. Copper.
Okay, so I will cast Shocking Grasp at this thing. Since I'm in melee range.
Okay. No, 13 becomes a 15, but that is still not enough, and he's unaffected.
Yeah, and
As you-
then
Electricity is bones, but
and
not enough to
then-
do damage.
what can you remind me, when was he doing this kind of aura of damage around him?
Those are just
At the end-
bones. Oh yeah, at the end of the turn, those blow up. They're constantly exploding, but just what like, what's it called? Oh god, I just had the word. Cosmetically speaking, it's just like there's constant explosions. So staying close too long is what causes it.
Is it at the end of his turn or at the end
Your
of my turn? My turn. So I will. I will try to step away to avoid this,
Okay.
and it may attack me if it wants.
It will try to. Ooh, 22.
Shield.
Alright, so as the sword is coming down, you quickly yell an arcane phrase, bringing up a force wall to deflect it. So go ahead and spend your reaction. Alright, at the end of your turn, it's going to fire at... Well, it's going to attempt to fire at,
At Kite, he's not having.
No, it seems
He's
to
not
really
letting
want to
it
shoot
hit.
Kite. 15. I think that actually lets him. What's the DC of the Sanctuary?
It has to beat my spell save, right?
Yeah.
Which
The
I
spell save
believe.
is 35.
No, it's not.
I don't think so. I'm not sure how to look at that. Where is it?
So
Under
it is
spells.
+3, +4, +8, so it would be 15 exactly. Because it's your proficiency modifier plus your intelligence, which I believe is +4. So +7 and then +8, so that would be 15.
Okay.
That's what it
So is
usually is around this level.
Are we doing beats it, meets it?
Yeah, it needs to hit 15 or over.
Okay. All right.
It
Cool.
beats
cool.
it.
Yeah, I said it backwards.
So it does have disadvantage, which luckily it does, and a 7 would miss. So
Oh.
it flies past you. That's it for Copper V. What are you gonna do?
Well, I am going to try to do the thing I do, which is shoot him.
Alright, so you're taking aim, trying to snipe him, or
Yeah.
normal shot?
I am going taking aim, try to snipe it on sharpshooter.
Okay.
If I hit it, it better be deadly. And
Ooh,
I'm
nope.
unlucky.
Yeah, this thing's freaking you out, and you're just firing everywhere. Pew 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 pew.
Yeah.
Alright, anything
Yeah,
else?
that's my turn. No, I'm just staying there.
Morbreck.
Okay. Even though he is close to the ceiling, fire rains down on him.
Alright, Sacred Flame. So you toss a fire at him, which will require a dex save.
Very dexterous.
No, he is not very dexterous apparently, and he is burned for 6 points of radiant damage. Anything else?
One second. Yeah, so I will Healing Word.
Alright, so you send some healing energies over at Vivenna for 8. Nice rolls.
Oh, thanks.
That'll be my turn.
MVP.
At the end of your turn, you are struck for 8 points of piercing damage.
It kind of sucked.
And it's going to fire at... I think it's going to fire at Kite again.
I'm just dodging spears.
What the?
Just dancing up the...
Oh!
You
Oh,
just,
17, I believe, will hit you.
Have to make
Did it-
save again?
Yeah. No, didn't you
Oh,
have to
right.
wisdom save?
That's right, because you haven't attacked it yet. Hang on. I might redirect that to someone else. Or wait. That's the end of the turn, that's why. Nope, so instead, I think it's going to fire at Copper. 22, I believe, would miss you, because you still have shield going.
Yep.
Alright, it's following its protocol to fire at the casters. Vivenna.
All right, I'm gonna hit it with another booming blade.
Alright, so you rush it. 13, unfortunately, is not going to be enough, and you just kind of bounce off of its bony hide.
Yeah, that sucks. I think that's all I can do. That's it for me.
Alright. Pew pew pew. You take 8 points of piercing. I just healed that. And it's going to fire same attempts first at Kite. Yep, it is firing a Kite.
oh. It's gonna miss. Miss.
Yeah, 11 I believe would miss you because luckily you are dodging. That's it for Vivenna, and the monstrosity goes. So it's going to actually change targets to Morbrek. 22 versus AC.
Shit.
Alright, so you are cut for 19 slashing.
Morbrek, no!
It's then going to swing a second time. But 8 would miss as you raise your shield and deflect the attack. Morbrek is looking wounded from that. That's it for the creature. Actually... no, it can't do that. Yeah, it's just going to stay here for now. It likes its positioning. Kite.
Okay.
Morbrek, no.
might be a first for him.
Wounded?
Maybe, I don't know.
It's definitely not at first
block a
report
lot
full.
of stuff.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
We know.
What do you want to do, Kite?
I think we just kind of need to kill it quickly as possible, to be honest.
Are you sure we don't want to befriend it?
No, I don't really want to be
We could
dancing
try,
around
yeah. I
blasting
mean,
off
it never
the-
hurts to try. We got a bear somewhere we can. So maybe.
I'm gonna do another chromatic orb then.
Alright, so you chant casting another chromatic orb, which does break your sanctuary.
Yep, this will be at 3rd level as well.
Okay, I'll take it out. I'll take it out.
Ooh, but no, 12 is not enough, and it would just fly past.
I've been rolling well today.
Yeah, I think I haven't hit that thing yet.
What
Bad
level
rolls.
did you cast that at?
3.
Ooh.
Oh, sucks. Next one.
Did you have a 3rd level spell slot?
Yes. I have
Oh, it
2.
says all slots are expended right now.
Well, yeah, because
What
I
do you
did
get?
my first. I did it with the first one. I just took it away now because it didn't.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, you can just roll the damage and it'll take it
Oh,
away
yeah, and it
for you,
doesn't.
even if it
Okay,
doesn't hit. All right, so
Yeah.
that's it for you, Kite.
I'm gonna then move to try and get some cover.
from the door there. All right, so you
Yeah.
kind of move back a little. It is going to fire at you again, but you do have cover, so +2 to your AC right now. So it spends its legendary and takes a bone spear shot. Oh, but 11 would miss as its spear shatters off of the door here. Forful.
It is just tanking.
Lou, do I still have a flank?
Yes, with more brick.
Every
Right,
move.
Let's fucking do it. Boom!
Oh, no, 12. It would smack your attack away with one of its arms.
Sorry.
Clang. Oh, but 27 would hit as you swing around the second time. And yeah, feel free to narrate your own attacks. I just get to do the damage. So
I
you
like it.
smash through some bones,
Smashing
dealing...
it. Just trying to take this thing apart right now.
Well, no, I do the damage. You do the attack roll narration. So 13 points of damage as you snap some
Looking
bones.
at it.
And it definitely is looking at you again. So that's it for you, Copper.
Whoa!
take his
I
thunder.
got my other arm.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Bonus.
My other arm.
Yeah,
23.
23 would strike.
All right, we're using the fire rune this time. On the battle axe. I've never hit with the battle axe. That's why I haven't used it.
It's using a weapon. It doesn't have to be this weapon.
Oh, but I have it on this weapon. That's why I thought.
That's just where you store it, but
Yeah.
it doesn't say it has to be with the weapon that
got
you
it.
hit with. All right, so you are doing... You slash it for 10 and 8 fire damage, so 18 total. And it has to make... Is it a strength save?
I believe so.
Strength
Yeah.
save, yeah.
Okay.
Duration for a minute.
Which she keeps using it against.
It would make it with a 17, I believe, so it is unaffected by the restraint.
I don't know what it's against, so probably right.
I believe it's your proficiency. Let me read. I mean, you could look it up in your Rune Master, but I want to say it's strength and proficiency.
You tend to know a lot, so I'm gonna believe you.
Sure. So it's going to take another shot. Pew pew. Using its legendary action, it will fire at...
Well,
I think it'll fire
okay,
at...
if it's still alive, Lou, I'm gonna action surge. We gotta take out this thing.
Oh, alright. Well... Alright, so it didn't spend its thing yet. Go ahead, action surge.
We're gonna hit it with the mace.
Alright, so you take 2 more attacks. 15 would barely miss as it deflects the first attack.
Let's go, come on.
21, yes, that will land a hit.
Go down. Just
More bones break as you deal 12 points of damage.
thing still up? Fuck.
Yep.
Oh,
Now are you
trying to
done?
break this thing apart. Yeah.
He wants to do something awesome.
Maybe I want to do something else.
And I take out a soft drink and start drinking.
Yeah.
He is going to fire at Copper again with his legendary. 18 versus AC would just miss you. V.
Did you just
but
not skip copper?
Yeah,
you
I
just
did.
skip copper.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Oh, that's right, because Forful was cheating.
Everything.
Yeah, like always.
Go ahead, Copper.
And this didn't barely miss. It missed by a lot because I still had my shield.
All right, go ahead,
There's an
Copper.
important
I get it.
distinction.
You got a high AC. You're awesome.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will run straight down and just stop here and do firebolt. Just run by firebolt.
All right.
Fireball.
You would send a firebolt at him. Oh yeah, 21 will strike. It is burned for 7 fire damage. Anything else?
No.
Alright, so now it seems to be targeting you as it stops firing at Kite. And it is going to shoot another Bone Spear. Oh, whoops, wrong button. 23.
It would hit.
Alright, so you are smashed for 12 points of piercing damage from the Bone Spear.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, it's alright.
He still has 20 shot?
No, it's just overall. And you don't see that, so don't worry about that.
Saw it.
V.
I am going to fly up 5 feet. Light thing. There you go.
Alright, so you fly up into the air.
20 feet, and I'm going to end this with style. I keep thinking I am going to open my my cloak and release a bunch of bees, casting infestation.
Bees.
That's supposed to be sharpshooter, not all this. All this
He's
sneak
not.
and sharpshooter, but yeah.
Alright, so you cast Infestation. Did that spend the spell?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, I see. So we just make a con save.
Yep.
As a bunch of bugs fly at it.
Yes.
15 would
Damn it.
make it.
Damn it.
So it is unaffected by all the little bugs that are biting it.
Not the
Alright, well,
bees.
bonus action to
Try.
dash back into my hidey spots.
Alright, so you get back down behind the cover. At the end of your turn, it's going to send another bone spear at Copper. Bonk. 17 would miss you as you dodge out of the way. Morbreck.
Okay. So how's he looking? Is he looking pretty messed up?
He is very smashed up. Forful's been breaking a lot of bones with
Yeah.
that magical mace.
This mace is doing a lot of work.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just... More fire will rain down.
Alright, so you
Bludgeoning
send...
does hurt it
Oh my
a lot, by the way.
So you send some more radiant flame upon it. 13 would fail, so it takes another 6 points of fire or radiant damage as it's seared. Anything else? B's been getting... Well, I mean, the monster also got some pretty shitty rolls on those greatswords, so...
Yeah, I think that'll be it.
Alright, so that ends your turn. Vivenna.
Okay, probably just another booming blade.
Oh, Morbreck, sorry, you took another 8 points of damage as more spines exploded off of it.
Then if you go up north here, you get the flank, eh?
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Can I do that? Can I go
Yeah.
right here?
As long as you have the movement to do that.
I'm pretty sure I
It would be
Do-
30 movement to get over there. So
I
think
didn't
you have
check.
that. Because you have to move through an ally, which is difficult terrain. Or which is
Oh, yeah.
double movement.
This says 20.
Humans have
So
30
5,
anyway.
10, 20, yeah. So 30 feet moves you there.
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
No, 8 with a natural 1 would miss as it deflects the attack.
And
I'm sucking it today. All right, that's it for me.
all good.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to
Come
the
to
club.
our club.
The monstrosity
lot.
goes. It is going to. I think it's going to go for Forful. You dealt the most damage.
Yes.
17 versus AC.
It's a hit.
Alright, so you are struck for 14 slashing as it cuts you with the first attack. 22 versus AC.
That one misses.
You're a liar.
The 22. The 22 is. Oh well, you rolled damage already. Never mind. I was gonna.
I was more doing that because he was being a wise guy. Do you want to do your reaction?
I
Talk
was
about me?
going to.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like 22 misses.
So I was gonna use my last spell slot to try to save him because I don't know if you can hand another hit.
Do you want to try to use your spell on that?
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and link
Is
the
that-
spell.
Is it in range? It is 30
It
feet,
is.
right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
60
yeah.
feet.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
silver
yeah,
bar is
okay,
60.
fine.
Alright, so it'll re-roll. Nope. Luckily, Foreful is missed, as once again V uses his...
Amount of times have
is
been
it a
phased
he
by
or
the
her? I
silver-
forget.
Her.
Her reaction to just throw that attack off. So go ahead and spend your reaction. And
And no more spell slots.
It's that hard.
Oops.
you set off your own alarm. That's it for the monstrosity. Kite.
That was
Okay.
extremely helpful.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
step out here and try to do the same thing with a chromatic orb.
It does have some cover from your allies, but yeah.
Yeah, if I move over a little.
And then,
It's still going to have
Okay.
light cover because of the door and your
Okay.
allies.
okay,
Because it's not
Uh,
standing exactly still in that area, it's moving around.
I'm gonna do another chromatic orb then. Second level. Let's go.
Okay. So you chant, ooh, but
Oh.
unfortunately, once again, it flies past the creature.
Fuck.
I don't like attack spells.
It would have done
Yeah.
that much damage.
The good thing is they benefit from things like Bless and Advantage if you can somehow trigger those. Anything else?
No.
All right. Foreful. Oh wait, it's gonna fire at good old Copper.
Miss.
Pew pew. Oh,
Ooh,
crit.
I should have.
No.
Silvery barbs.
Oh, you
I
have
will
it.
spend my I will, but I will have to spend second level slot.
Okay. So use your reaction to Silvery Barbs. Oh, V, who did you
I-
give your advantage to?
Foreful. I always give my
And
Foreful.
Copper, who are you giving your advantage to?
Yes.
Fourfold.
Okay.
You can't give it to Foreful.
So you have to.
Advantage.
I mean, it would be a waste because it would be on the next roll, so they'd both apply.
Ah, okay, so it doesn't stack, right? So I
No,
thought
you
it was...
can't stack effects like that. It would just
Okay,
overlap.
sorry. I will just then give it
Yeah.
to... Who is after me? Is it V? Is it
Me.
your?
I don't
That's
need
the
it.
after you.
Yeah.
Who
But I don't
goes
need
after me? I'm not 100%
Goes
sure.
to you.
Yeah, then I will give it to V.
Okay, so you put the effect on V. 11 would miss you as the large bone
Would've
spear
hurt.
flies past. Foreful.
You're taking this mother trucker down.
Okay.
Hit him with your advantage. Come on, crit. Finish it with a crit.
Go, baby. 15.
17
17
would barely hit, so yes, that does hit him. So 22 damage on the first attack.
Thing's still alive.
Second attack. Oh yeah, 24 would strike as well. For 11.
11.
Oof, so close. He is still up.
About this.
18 will strike on the third attack. And
Then big damage.
Say it. Say it.
Swing
say
it.
it. Say it.
It?
one second.
Say it.
Barely even know her.
Oh, there it is. His
So it falls apart
Yeah.
as you land that final hit. Strangely enough, as it does so, suddenly something sucks all of its bones inward. And then I
no.
need a dex save from everyone within 20 feet.
Fuck.
Dex save.
Oh,
Oh, that's not a good save.
You shouldn't have given
DC,
the save to me.
DC
What's
is
the
14.
Can you tell me, am I within 20 feet? I'm not sure from where to count.
Edge
You count
before-
from the edge of it. So
Okay, then I am.
yeah, just barely.
Before I roll, just know there's a healing potion on my body.
no, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, so you take half. Unfortunately, Viv is probably unconscious, right?
Oh, big time.
Am I
So-
in 20 feet?
Yes.
What the hell was
Yeah.
that, Lou? What the hell is this thing? Where'd you make this thing from?
I mean, it said boss in the name.
This is
Of
bullshit.
course, it's gonna be hard.
So, are you unconscious as well, Kite?
If I failed, yes.
Yeah, 12 would fail. So 2 of your
Yes, I got-
people go down. Since there are members in danger, I'm going to stay in rounds for now.
I
Foreful,
have
anything
two
else?
healing potions. I guess I'll move towards them at least. I've used all my actions and bone. I don't see where Kite is though. Is he up here? I don't see him at all.
He's in
Yeah,
the shadows
he's-
of the door.
So,
The door did nothing to help. It slammed in my face, and I'm on
If I
the
can go
floor.
there, sorry. I was just kind of moving wherever Lou. I wasn't really doing like.
so he is difficult terrain. So that would be 30 feet to get up to like here, and that would be it for you.
Okay.
Oh, 3
Stay there,
people.
and I can't do like just a basic medicine check or anything.
No, that's still
on...
an action.
Okay, so I'll just move here.
Copper.
Who is down? Is
Three-
Viviana down?
Yeah, Viv, Morbrek, and Kite are all unconscious.
Okay. I will move towards here and I will cast Cure Wounds. It's 3rd level on Morbrek.
Morbrick is down too. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right.
The
Oh,
death
that's-
explosion. I wasn't expecting it.
Holy
I would
shit.
have run away
All
if
right.
I had known.
So Copper, well, now you know for next time. You gain 17,
Okay.
Morbrek. So you are conscious as your vision comes into focus, and you see Copper kind of sitting over you with healing magic flowing through you. Anything else, Copper?
Nope.
V.
All right. I am going to fly. Using my bonus action to fly as well.
Oh, and you all have 1 level of exhaustion if you went unconscious.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah,
Brutal.
Yeah.
I use exhaustion for going down.
Level 1 exhaustion isn't that bad, right? It's like
No, it's just
Yeah.
disadvantage. It depends on what you're doing. It's
Advantage on
disadvantage on
everything.
skill checks.
okay.
Horrible,
So,
but it's
like,
good.
so for like initiative rolls, for like perception, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Ability
When I
checks, I
try to use
believe.
my magic hand to try to stop the bleeding or whatever is going on.
So
with
Morbrek
my-
is no longer bleeding. He's been healed.
No, I mean with Viv. I'm
Oh,
using
okay.
magic hand.
Go ahead and mark it. Alright, so use a action to cast Mage Hand. Wait, what are you doing with Mage Hand?
He's plugging the blood holes.
Oh, are you
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to like use medicine?
Medicine.
Yeah. Or do whatever. Well,
think this makes
because
sense.
I can do more
He-
stuff.
Can he mage
just wanna
hand the
put the hand
potion
in.
off of me into someone's mouth?
You
I mean,
already
I
used
could,
his
but it's
action.
gonna take.
Yeah.
That's gonna take me a turn. Yeah. For now, I'm just checking.
Let's see.
I think it
This-
works.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
I think it works, he says.
I think he has a class that also allows him
Hey,
to do
with
more
advantage,
with mage
21.
hand, you know?
That's fine.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
with
I have. Well,
advantage.
it's not that much more. I can just.
So 15 would be enough as you use some of the cloth on Viv to bind her wounds. I assume you don't have a healer's kit.
Oh no. So
Okay.
you just making sure it's stable.
More brick. So Viv is stabilized.
But like not awake.
No, you're currently unconscious. Kite
Then who-
is the only one still in danger.
Oh, Kite is. Where is Kite?
Like up here
Behind
somewhere
the door.
behind the door. We can't.
We can't find him. He dies.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
in the darkness, just bleeding out.
Yeah.
Where'd
Well,
Kite
where
go?
is he?
Lost him,
Like
sorry.
literally.
Just ran ahead.
Last you saw him, he was up north. So yeah, you walk
can-
up there and see
I can
Kite.
get Vivian, or
Okay.
sorry,
Ah.
Venna.
I'll touch him.
I like the way you said that.
So yeah, go. What are you touching him with?
Hand.
Nothing. Just
I mean, what spell are you casting? Okay, cure wounds. So you kneel down over Kite, who is awakened as he kind of sees a bunch of big spines sticking out of him where he's bleeding, and you kind of over him healing his wounds. All right, so the group is safe.
Vivenna, is she up?
She is still unconscious at this point, but,
But
she's
she's
not
safe.
bleeding out. Yeah.
Do you guys want to use a spell, or should I just put a healing potion in?
I think if we have
Lyra-
a spell, we need to use a spell.
Yeah, Lyra
Okay.
says, what was that thing?
Yeah, thanks, Lyra. Like,
That was fourfold. Or are you asking
no,
about something else?
I
He was
didn't
just cheering us on.
get to kill that thing one way or another, so I just kind of pushed us into action. I
Do
guess.
we have any healing to help Vivenna?
I'll just be dead. That's cool, guys.
Morbrick,
Do you
do
have,
you
do
have
you have
anything?
something in you? I'm out.
I mean, I can cast at higher levels.
I have cure wounds
Again,
for myself if I like become awake.
Well, did someone say they had a potion they could give her?
I have one. Yeah, I could. I was just wondering if we had.
If we want to save a spell, but I think we should fall back. That you all look
Exactly.
pretty
Yeah.
wounded.
I think we better spend a spell and go take a rest and not waste the consumable.
Yes, that's probably the best.
Cool,
idea.
Morbrick?
Who has the spell?
Yeah,
Morbrick has it.
Alright,
there
so
you go.
Morbrick uses a second level heal, and Vivenna, you are brought back from the brink.
Cool.
As
Easy.
you-
Come
Right,
back.
guys. That was
Outta
easy.
here. Easy.
I'm gonna make sure to collect my scarf or cloak or whatever before we go, so I can do that again, perhaps.
Okay. Lyra's kind of looking over the creature. She says some kind of siege weapon, maybe? I don't know. I've never seen a construct like this. Maybe
Easy, yeah.
maybe another tool of the Orcus followers.
Is his greatsword anything else but a normal greatsword?
Do you want to search it?
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
We still have the alarm.
So
It's not. Yeah.
give
okay.
me a perception, whoever's searching it.
I'm not good
17.
at seeing things.
Okay.
Never happened.
So Foreful and V, you would notice that one of the bone spears in its arsenal looks like it's of higher quality than the others. You also think you can get essence off this thing.
but we
Do you
don't
want
have
to go-
anywhere to put it, right?
The bone spear. We should take that. I can identify that.
big-
I
I
have
how big-
also
that's
kind of
big
want
is
to take it just in case he comes back to life. He'll have no weapons, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to do like not only take it, maybe help us, but just in case, get the
Well,
weapons out of this guy's
It's
area.
the bones that make it up are pretty smashed at this point. You don't think it can get back up,
Let's take
especially
it. Yeah,
after he
bone spear.
exploded into a bunch of shards that are just scattered everywhere.
No,
I do remember
in-
that. Yeah, in people, their bones. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of pieces of
Yeah.
him inside everyone else a little bit.
Yeah, we'll take his weapons. Yeah, that sounds cool.
So his swords probably aren't that usable by you because they're too large and they're also very old and kind of falling apart. But the spear, like I said, that one spear made of bone looks like it could be something special.
You think we could sell his sword though? At least, like it.
No, probably not.
it even-
It's,
no?
it's
Okay.
falling apart.
So what's
I
the
don't
deal
want
with the
to
spear? If you
Let's just take it.
It has some strange markings on it, which look like they might be. Does anyone have history?
Yeah,
I think only Copper has history.
I do too.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But I'm exhausted.
So,
S Copper.
Copper, you believe that the spear is actually a cobalt creation.
Looks like a cobalt spear.
Fairly primitive, but whoever made this, the cobalt was also skilled at bone carving because it looks very solid.
Cobalt. Kind of rock.
It's a really, really nice one. Like, I would not be surprised if it is magical. Maybe it's just masterwork, but could be magical. Let's take it.
You can't
take it
really,
back
you can't really place the cycle or the tribe that made it, but you recognize the technique as cobalt.
Yeah, it does.
It's
It
in the
does
party,
look like
yeah.
a cobalt.
Is it magic?
That you would need to use detect magic or identify.
We should go bring it back,
See.
and we'll figure it out after we long
Let's
rest.
just-
I have
yeah.
identify, but I think it has like
Yeah.
a material component like that. It's
Yeah.
like 100. Yeah.
Also,
We have
you
diamond.
got healed for 11, Viv, but it still shows you at
Oh.
0. So I think you
I
gotta
will.
update that.
Yeah, yeah.
And we do
Let's,
have we do
let's
have
get
a
outta
pearl
here.
with for the party. So yeah, let's
Oh,
just get
cool.
out of here and
Go heal
just
first.
set up for a long rest, and then we just.
Lyra
Hopefully.
says, "Do you think we'll be okay making the trip back? There could be more undead in those halls."
Oh, should
So
we
what
long
are we-
rest here?
Well,
Yeah.
If we
I'm
are
not
not
the only one-
okay, if we are not okay
If
to
I'm
take
the only
the,
one, that's all right. I can scout. You know
Yeah,
what
V
I mean?
is like at
Like,
full
I can,
health.
like,
She's
make-
like, "What's wrong with you guys?"
Yeah, I'm literally all fine. I'm literally the only one
There's
who hasn't been hit.
bones in my
Guys,
bones.
is there a safe place to rest here? Like, do you think there is a safe place we can find without making the whole trip back?
Lyra
Because we
says,
don't
well,
have to.
we do have the alarm up there, and we have the trap behind us that we can keep an eye on to make sure a large
Yeah,
group
maybe
doesn't get
we
through.
just take a long rest now. You're right.
Are we though?
What about
I
a
guess
short
it's kinda
rest?
meta.
Wanna
Are
s-
we gonna?
Well, she
base
said
the
I
long
more
rest?
meant take a short rest then head back if we can do that. But if
Well, I don't want to
everyone-
rest in a cave. I think we should just walk back. It's not going to be that bad. We've already been that way.
Maybe that's actually a good idea to take a short rest now and then go back for a long rest.
That's
Yeah,
what I meant.
so-
Lyra says
Yeah.
just to heal ourselves a bit
Yeah,
for the journey.
just to heal up and just in case we see something that we are not just totally outnumbered.
Okay.
How many
so
short rests do we get? We get
3 per
Perfect.
day.
Take an hour here, and then we'll trek back to
Yep.
the estate.
All right, so you're going to attempt a short rest. And actually, we are at time.
Yeah.
So
Yep, yep.
let's do MVP votes, and we'll do the short rest.
We do the
next
short
time.
rest.
No.
Next time? Okay.
no. Oh, so we have to vote for somebody
What?
for MVP?
Yeah, just give me a whisper with who you think. And it could be anyone that you want but you. For whatever
Because
reason.
everybody would vote for themselves.
I've been voting for myself every time. Yeah.
No, you haven't.
No, I haven't.
What do you think?
All right, I got 5 votes. Do you need the command to whisper, Vivenna?
Oh, you meant in this thing. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Whatever, yeah.
it's basically this without the parentheses.
I do have to know if we short rest and Copper's thing goes away, I'll
I
die.
have to-
So I just gotta know kind of.
No,
What
it
thing
doesn't.
goes away? What are you talking
the
about?
maximum.
Oh, so okay,
Yeah.
so you have to actually type the message. Okay, alright, I gotcha.
Be dead.
Yeah, you can whisper. You just have to type DM. You have to type my name.
Oh, yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I made that mistake for about 8
All right,
weeks in a row.
so there is a tie, 3-3 for Full and Viv. So I need a D20 roll from the two of you.
Can't both. Give
I'm
it to him.
s-
It's his first time. I don't mind.
All right.
I am so honored, you guys.
So if you
Yeah.
drop out, you would get MVP and an inspiration
Yeah.
point. So you now have 2.
Oh, sweet, thanks. Thanks, man.
I'm rolling. I'm rolling.
You can't roll. That's not your.
You got a 2 in
Oh
your
yeah,
face.
thank you.
You can't
Oh,
roll
what
4
if-
4
yeah,
full.
so
It's 4
2
full choice. You can give it up.
You for rolling though. Okay, yeah. Here, I'll
What are you
roll
guys
also.
rolling
We'll all
for?
just there. Okay,
Just
so
rolling dice
D20 and Vivenna.
You guys
Okay,
are
so it's all.
I don't know
Oh,
what's
it's
going
we
on.
tie. We
All right. Well, anyway, Viv got the inspiration point and MVP.
awesome.
Yeah. Good game, everyone. I'm gonna take
No,
some
no,
Join
notes.
us, Vivenna. It was a good
So
time.
the thing about 8. So when 8 drops, your current hit points should not change.
Oh, I've never done that, but I'm glad that that's.
Yeah, it's just your max goes back down.
And also,
When you
it's
get it,
still
you
in,
get 10 at this right away,
yes.
right? Like you.
Yes.
Okay, but it doesn't go
You're-
down. Okay.
No, it doesn't go down after. It just
Otherwise, you could
drops
die
your,
to 8.
yeah, it just drops your max. It doesn't drop your
Okay.
current.
What if you're still
That
at
has
full?
been a fear many times we've played because I'm always at like the cusp of death when we finish.
All right.
there is
well,
still like time. Like after short rest, we would still have this 8.
But I won't get any health during the short. I don't have any more dice.